τη χαίρεσαι την καινούρια σου αγάπη, εναντί και να με κερνάς φαρμάκι, να τη. Όμως μακριά από μένα, γιατί αγάπη μου στα έχω ξανά υπομένα. Αν ποτέ σε δω αγκαλιά με εκείνη κάπου, θα πω τρελαθώ και τα πιω μέχρι θανάτου. Κι αν ποτέ σε δω αγκαλιά με εκείνη κάπου, θα πω τρελαθώ και τα πιω μέχρι θανάτου. Λοιπόν, να τη χαίρεσαι την καινούρια σου αγάπη, να τη χαίρεσαι και να με κερνάς φαρμάκι.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Να τη χαίρεσαι την καινούρια σου αγάπη, να τη και να με κερνάς φαρμάκι, να τη. Όμως μακριά από μένα, γιατί αγάπη μου στα έχω ξανά υπομένα. Αν ποτέ σε δω αγκαλιά με εκείνη κάπου, θα πω τρελαθώ.
So why is Allah saying to him the following ayah? Stay away, Ya Muhammad, from idols.
You're supposed to be a follower of Jesus, and you're using words like that.
Well,
And
it's
you
not my
expect people to
words.
believe what you're
It's not my words. It's the words of Allah. Are you embarrassed of Allah? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment that you all have been waiting for. It's time! You're listening to the live broadcast of your friendly neighbor, stream actor, and Christian polemicist. The warrior for Christ, an enemy of Allah and his messenger. This is your favorite YouTuber. Now, speaking from cave, Hira. Rob Christian. Please fasten your seatbelts because we are back, baby. We are live, baby. Let's go. All right. We are live. Yes, you heard it correctly, guys. God bless you. Nice to see you. I hope everybody is doing great. I could not wait to go live again, man. I really hope that I can go live every day of the week. Pray that we can do that in the future if we can finally reach full-time ministry. So if you want to support the ministry, guys, our humble, small ministry, you can do that. You know where to do that, guys. Lord willing, we can do this full-time. And if we can do this full-time, we can do way more videos and live streams. All for the glory of Christ, of course. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for being here. I hope that everybody is doing great. I hope that you're ready, because I am ready, baby. When I'm ready, that means you must be ready. So that's awesome. Today's topic, guys, the prophet lusted for married women. No way, Rob. Even Muslim married women? Of course. That's what we're going to show you and prove to you today. Guys, do not forget to join our new Discord server if you didn't already. Please create an account if you don't have an account yet and join our new Discord server. Glory to Christ, it literally exploded in a matter of days. We have now at least 400 people on the server and it's growing every day. So that's awesome. Thank you for joining in, guys. If you didn't join it yet, it's very easy. Just go to discord.gg or .com, create an account with your email address, password, and join us through the link, guys. Join us through the link. All right. Here is the Discord server again. Please do so. There are many awesome brothers and sisters who are doing an amazing job on the server, running the server for us, our beautiful admins and mods who are taking care of the server. And, you know, you can join us for fellowship, but also many other awesome stuff that you can find on the server. Please, if you are already on Discord, please join us, guys. All right. Today's topic is very interesting because Muslims always tell us that you cannot lust after married women in Islam. But if we can prove that Muhammad did that, that means Muhammad disobeyed Islam, disobeyed the religion of Allah, and he disobeyed Allah, and which proves that Muhammad is above Allah, above the Quran, and above any law in Islam. What does that make him? It makes him not only equally divine with Allah, but actually higher than Allah. So who's the real God then? If Muhammad can break rules, what does that make him? Are rules to be broken in Islam? Very easy and important question. Right, guys? And maybe that's another topic, another question that should allow Muslims to think. Should you stay a Muslim in 2024? And we are about to join a new year, 2025. Muslims, is Islam compatible with today's life, today's way of thinking, human nature? Should you follow Islam? If you're someone who's seeking the truth, would you follow Muhammad? If you just look at the morals of Muhammad and his actions that we can find in Islamic books. Right, my Muslim friends? And I see often many Muslims, because they are very embarrassed about what the ahadith say, the sunnah that we can find in the ahadith about Muhammad. All of these reports, because they're getting embarrassed, they are still a little bit stuck. Often they will become Quran-only Muslims, right? You have heard of this new movement. They become Quran-only because they see the problems, the problematic, the dilemmas in the Sunnah of Muhammad, right? Which is the teaching and tradition of Muhammad. So because they're so still stuck, they for some reason, I don't know why, I've always asked myself that question, why would you still be stuck in Islam, finding out that Muhammad is one filthy son of Satan, basically? Why would you still cling to Islam? Why don't you leave? Why are you still with one leg in Islam? Isn't that hypocrisy, Muslims? No, P. Diddy would be, compared to Muhammad, P. Diddy is cute. Do not insult P. Diddy and calling him, associating him with Muhammad, because Muhammad is far more worse. Okay, P. Diddy would be cute. Let us say hello to our friends in the chat. EMB Maxime, Andrew Martin, how are you, friends, brothers? Juliet Abraham, our dear sister, how are you, dear sister? God bless you. Brother Phil, what's up, buddy? Tiger, I'm not sure if there are more admins. RJ is here. What's up, RJ? What's up? all the beautiful brothers and sisters in the blue, the admins, and of course, last but not least, our admins on TikTok and of course on Discord. Brother Christian Byrne, I hope you are ready to share the screen, brother, on Discord. Are you already doing it? Beautiful, beautiful. Brother Michael, Sister Dragon Nanir is, unfortunately, she's not here, so one of the admins will take care of the timestamps. Brother Phil will also drop the links, all the sources that we're going to use also in the comment section after today's live stream, but you'll find them also in the replay chat. We'll try, Lord willing, we will try to drop the links, the sources that we're going to use in the chat. I will try to do that, but also people like Brother Phil as well. I hope everybody is ready. I hope that everybody is ready so that we can soon start. But let us first start with a prayer, guys. Because without Christ, we are nothing. We need Christ in our lives. Let us pray for blessings and forgiveness, guys. Let us do this. باسم الآب والابن والروح القدس إله واحد آمين. In the Arabic and in the Aramaic, we say بشيم آب وابر روح قديش حاض الله شريره آمين. And last but not least, in the English, we always say, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, three persons, one God whom we worship, we pray. So let us pray together, brothers and sisters in Christ. Lord, thank you for allowing us to gather today on this very live stream, on TikTok, on Discord, and on YouTube, to talk about the truth, nothing but the truth, with our wonderful team of admins and mods and our amazing, amazing audience and subscribers. Yes, Lord, bless this live stream, the internet connection, and everybody who's here, listening and watching. Also, keep our families, our loved ones, and children safe, oh Lord. Yes, Lord, bless them and protect them, Father. Ya Yeshua al-Masih, oh risen Lord Jesus Christ, your name above all names, I pray to you and ask you to cleanse all of us with your holy blood and fill us with your Holy Spirit. Lord Jesus Christ, O King of Kings, O Lord of Lords, have mercy on us. We are nothing but sinners. Lord, we need you in our lives. Purify us. And please, Lord, yes, Lord, guys, guide this live session, this very live session. We need you, Lord. Please use us. And Lord, shine your holy light on all of us, including our Muslim friends who might be in need, our brothers and sisters in humanity, those types of Muslims who claim to be seekers of truth. We have hope for them, O Lord. Please, Lord, allow us to plant seeds in these hearts, in the hearts of these poor victims of Islam. Please, Lord, open their eyes. Jesus Christ, draw these Muslims to your feet so they might know you, the real you. Ya Yeshua al-Masih, not this fake Isa, because we Arabic-speaking Christians never heard of the name Isa before until Islam came with the sword. Everything we do is for your glory, O Son of God. You are the Father's heart. You are the love of the Spirit. Christ, fill me with your Holy Spirit. Bless my throat and loosen my tongue today on this very live stream and guide me so I can speak the truth, al-haq, nothing but the truth, without any error or any shame. And Lord, give us wisdom and courage to do whatever needs to be done. In your holy name, O Jesus Christ, we pray. Amen. Amen. Welcome everybody. Speaking from Cave, Hira. We are live. We are back, baby. Let's go. Yes, you heard it correctly, guys. We're live on 3 platforms at the same time, simultaneously. Awesome, man. Glory to Christ. Glory to Christ that we have the opportunity to stream on TikTok, on YouTube and Discord at the same time. So I ask our audience on all the platforms to smash that like button. People on TikTok, tap the screen and use the arrow key and invite. Tap, tap, tap. And when you're done, tap, tap, tap more for the algorithms, please. We have around 114 people watching on YouTube. We have 35 people watching on TikTok, and the numbers are growing. So awesome. We just started. You didn't miss much. Invite, share. Let's do this, guys. Tap the screen, apply chapter 4, ayah 34 on that like button and screen. But use a siwak though, siwak. For some reason, I still see people using the word miswak. Guys, do not use the corrupted word miswak. There is nothing called miswak. It's siwak. Siwak, the Islamic toothbrush. Muslims, they can't even, use the correct Arabic term for it. I don't know why Muslims are so into bid'ah, because remember, if you do bid'ah, you have a problem. Miswak is abrogated. I just abrogated the word miswak into siwak. Muslims even corrupt the words of Muhammad to use a siwak. Use a siwak, brother, and you have to make the sound. It's very important because Muhammad used to do that. He was about to vomit always when he used to siwak. The sound. You have to almost throw up. All right, guys, are you ready? Is everybody ready? Today's topic: the Prophet lusted for even married women, Muslim married women, to be specifically. I'm going to bring some interesting sources on the table, guys, on the screen. And I hope you can bookmark and save all the references that we're going to show you. And use them. Use them, guys, in your debates to plant seeds in the hearts of these poor victims of Islam who call themselves Muslims. Again, do not forget to join our Discord server. Our Discord server. You can now join our Discord server. God bless all of you. Let us start. Let us start. All right. Mut'a, boy oh boy. How many people know about mut'a in Islam? How many people know about mut'a? What is mut'a? That's not my topic for today, but it's important though. Because in chapter 4, ayah 24, Allah allowed the mut'a. And in the same ayah, chapter 4:24, Allah allowed the Muslim man to capture married women and sleep with them while the husbands are still alive. Is there any Muslim who wants to join in, guys? Is there any Muslim who wants to join in? Is there any Muslim who wants to raise his hand and come up? All right, I think we have a Muslim. Come up, buddy. Naveed, come up. Can you hear me, Naveed?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Peace and God bless you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, welcome. Go ahead.
I come to you in peace, no insults, no aggression, just peace, civil, calm discussion.
Mm-hmm. Well, do you need to say that? I mean, is that because most Muslims insult you or something, or
No, well, most Muslims do insult, but when I was on the live with Christian Prince, he was very rude. So I'm going to talk to a Christian. I just want to have a respectful conversation.
Well, Christian Prince is not here, so it's really very cringy from you to use somebody else's name while he's not here. So do not do that, my friend.
You asked me. Okay, I won't.
I didn't ask you for names, so it's very awkward and very embarrassing, to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. To use somebody else's name who's not here, it's not really manly to talk about other men while they're not here, right? You agree, right?
You're talking about Muhammad. Muhammad's not here, but that's okay. Let's just go.
Okay. Oh, so we should not talk about Muhammad at all?
We should. These are your rules, not mine.
I thought you Muslims need to do dawah for us.
Let's talk about the topic.
Okay. Naveed, you sound like a Muslim. Are you a Muslim?
I believe in the Quran. I uphold the Quran.
Okay. What about the Sunnah?
I do not follow the Sunnah. I'm sorry.
Why did you reject the Sunnah, Naveed?
Well, in the Quran, the only Sunnah is God's Sunnah. It never says to follow the Sunnah of Muhammad. There's no such thing in the Quran.
Okay.
And the Quran says which hadith other than this do you follow. So I don't follow any other hadith.
Okay. Naveed, so just to, because you're a Quran-only Muslim, Why did you become a Quran-only Muslim? I'm interested to know.
Well, I just became a submitter. I mean, I saw the Quran, I thought it's beautiful, and the message of the Quran resonated with me, so I didn't see a reason to reject it.
Okay, but why did you reject the Sunnah?
I think it's indefensible.
So
Right.
because it's indefensible, that's why you chose to reject it?
Well, I told you God rejects it in the Quran, right? It says,
Where
which sunnah
where?
is there? So, chapter 6, verse 114. I
Chapter
seek
6.
refuge.
Can you read it for
Yes,
me, please?
yes. I seek refuge in God from Satan the rejected. Shall I seek other than God as a source of law when He has revealed to you this book fully detailed?
Fully detailed. Okay, now can you read them for me? Chapter 53, ayahs 3 and 4.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
3 says, nor was he speaking out of a personal desire. It was divine inspiration. And the next
Okay.
verse is dictated by the most powerful. So
Okay.
dictation is for the literal word of God. That would be the Quran. Go
Okay.
ahead.
So who is this ayah talking about?
In 53, that's Muhammad.
Okay, I will give you $1 million if you can show me from the Quran that it's about Muhammad. You see
Who
what you
else
did to
is
yourself?
who? Yeah, who
So you
else
see how
was
you
taken out?
so you see how you are
Who
not
else?
so you see how you're not a Quran only Muslim?
Do you have $1 million?
I said I will give you $1 million
How
if
can
you
you
can
give me
show me that
something you
this is
don't
about
have?
Muhammad.
Yeah, how can you give me something you don't have? Right?
So you see what you're doing now. You're not deflecting.
I'm
You
not.
said you're a Quran only Muslim. Prove to me that this is about Muhammad. You
Who
see how
else
you're
could it be
stuck
talking
without the
about?
Sunnah?
Let's do it. No, no, no. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
47:2.
No. Don't run. I'm asking you
I'm
about
not
this. Who
running.
this one is?
Yeah, and the Quran is over 6,000 verses, right? So we have to look at the verses to come to a conclusion
No,
about
no,
other
no, no,
verses.
no, no. Wait. You said that this is about Muhammad.
It
How do you
is
know this is about Muhammad?
among
How
many
do you know
reasons.
that this is not about? How do you know this is not about Moses?
Look at 47:2.
So you need to go to other chapters to understand this
Yes,
ayah.
yes. We should not look at one verse in isolation. We have the whole book to
Okay,
examine.
no problem. So you see, guys, he needs to go to outside sources.
It's not an outside
Yes,
source.
it's
This
an
is the
outside
Quran.
source because you
47:2
no
is another verse.
no this we're talking about chapter 53, Surah An-Najm.
All right. Right.
Right?
You can go to other verses. You can go to other verses
No,
in the
you
Quran.
can't. In this case, you can
Why not?
because
Of course you can.
this is about the star. This chapter is on itself.
You just made arbitrary rules.
Okay. So you see what you're doing? You, as a Quran only Muslim, you are stuck in the middle because you don't know how about it. Let's assume this is about Muhammad. I'll go with you, no problem.
Thank you.
I'll grant you that. Okay? Okay. And he speaketh not of his own desire. So Muhammad does not speak out of his own desire, right? وَمَا
Correct.
يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَى إِنْ
Correct.
هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٍ يُوحَى, right?
That's right.
But everything that comes out of his mouth is divine revelation from Allah.
Everything related to the Quran.
Okay, so are
Right.
you saying, what you're saying is that Muhammad, when he was awake in the morning, everything that comes out of his mouth is Quran?
No. Absolutely not.
Well, that's what your logic is.
Muhammad committed sins. This is recorded in the Quran.
That has nothing to do with this problem. The problem is you said you only follow the Quran. Here it says that you have to accept everything that comes out of the mouth of Muhammad as divine revelation. So that means you have to go to the Sunnah.
It's referring to the Quran, brother.
It's referring to the Quran. So when Muhammad
Yes, look
woke
at verse
up,
5.
okay, just a second. When Muhammad woke up and he said to his baby bride Aisha or any other wife, "Good morning, it's divine revelation from Allah."
Baby bride?
Yes.
Where did you get that from? That Aisha
Okay.
was a baby bride?
Okay, where do you get the name Aisha from?
I don't need it. I don't need it.
See, guys, he knows
Is it-
about
do I
Aisha.
need-
He knows
No,
about Aisha,
no,
but he can't find the name Aisha in the Quran.
No,
Bingo.
No, I don't. No. I don't need it. How does that benefit my religion?
damage.
Yeah, let's not make noises. So What difference does it make knowing the name Aisha? Let's say I don't know that name. Can I not get salvation without knowing the name Aisha? God tells us in the Quran we have everything we need for salvation. This is the book of salvation. The name Eve is not in the Quran either. Adam and Eve. So since Eve is not in the Quran, I cannot attain salvation. Where are we setting these criteria?
Okay. Who gave you the Quran? Let's begin with that.
So you're going to make Muslim arguments now.
No. Who gave you the Quran? The Quran that you have a Quran in your house, right? Who gave the Quran to you?
Yes.
Where does it come from?
The Quran was dictated to Prophet Muhammad, wrote it down, copied by scribes, distributed in the lands, and preserved by God, generation after generation, and we have it today.
Okay. So you have the Quran from people, right? From people. Who are these people who gave you the Quran? Can you give me the names?
No, doesn't matter.
So it doesn't
unlike
matter.
The hadith, unlike
you see how he's
hadith,
stuck again, guys? You see,
you
are stuck again.
I'm not stuck. I'm not stuck. Let me answer.
Okay.
Unlike the hadith, the Quran does not require chains of transmission. So we don't need names of people. It's so mutawatir. It's the most remembered, recited, and recorded book in all of human history.
So the Quran doesn't need any isnad? No chain of narration?
No. Okay. No.
Can you open the Arabic Quran for me? Don't use an English translation. Give me the very first pages, or maybe sometimes it's in the last part of the Quran. I challenge you to show me if it doesn't have an isnad. Go ahead, because it has.
No. I said we don't need an isnad.
But it has an isnad. You said moments ago.
Someone can claim an isnad, but we don't need an isnad.
Okay.
The
What
Quran
Quran
stands
do
on
you
its
use?
own 2 feet.
What Quran do you use?
I have the Quran that Prophet Muhammad received.
Which one is that? It has a name.
Mine does not have a name. No.
What can you show me the
I
cover?
would say
What
if
does
you
the
wanted
cover
to
say?
know the closest one would be Hafs and Asim.
Okay, so Hafs, you have the Hafs Quran, right?
Well,
you have
I said the
Hafs
closest. Quran? No, I said the closest to that.
Which Quran do you use?
Says,
I don't care. I don't care about that. What is the Quran that you use? What is the Quran that you use?
The same Quran that Prophet Muhammad had.
Okay. What do you think about Rashad Khalifa?
He was a messenger of God.
So you're Rashad Khalifa. Why don't you say it from the start that you're Rashad Khalifa?
I put it in the chat. Did you ask me?
Okay. So here's a
question.
Can you go for me?
Weeks ago.
Yeah. Can you go for me to chapter 9, ayah 128 and 129, please?
No, because they don't exist.
You see, guys?
We can't. Why? Yeah, there's verses. Yeah, God says He's going to protect the Quran, and He did.
Okay,
so why should I recite
my Quran here, I have a
verses?
Quran here that does not end at chapter 9, ayah 127. Yours does.
Yeah.
Here, my Quran here that I have on the screen, my Quran ends at 129 in chapter 9. Yours stops at 127.
Right. So
what happened?
The burden of proof is on you to prove those are real verses from God and not from Satan.
So wait, Satan intervened and he put ayahs in the Quran?
He attempted to, yes. But of course, his plot is always overturned. Satan schemes, but God is the best schemer.
Right? So Allah is the best deceiver, right?
Best schemer.
Best deceiver. Makr is deceiver. Okay, so wait. So are you saying that much later Muslims or Muslim scribes, Allah allowed Muslim scribes to put satanic verses in chapter 9 and specifically the last 2 ayahs?
Yeah, if you read the beginning of chapter 74, which is about the hidden secret and the preservation system of the Quran, God says to the hidden secret, come out and warn, purify your garment, forsake what is wrong. The garment of the code is the Quran. The garment was cleansed. The Mus'haf is on earth. God preserves the Quran in the Lawh al-Mahfuz. With the preservation system, we are able to determine the original Quran that Prophet Muhammad received, not the 28 versions that exist today.
Prove to me that chapter 9, your chapter 9, is the real chapter that other Sunni Muslims and Shia Muslims don't. What they have in their possession is corrupted.
Yeah. What's hilarious is the Sunni Muslims hadith themselves already rejects these 2 verses. So these 2 verses are not even mutawatir according to their own standards.
Okay.
That just on historical basis.
Where do you come with this idea? Where?
It's called an internal critique.
How?
Internal critique means using their own sources to refute them.
Okay,
So that's what that would
so
be
wait.
from Bukhari and others.
Just to summarize, people in the chat, listen carefully. According to this gentleman here on the call, Naveed, that's his name, he says that the Quran of today, right, and specifically the Hafs Quran, actually all of them, all of these different Arabic Qurans, the Qurans that have chapter 9, 128 and 129 in it, those are corrupted Qurans. These ayahs are demonic, they are satanic.
Yes.
Naveed has a new Quran that was created by Rashad Khalifa in the 90s. And that same Rashad Khalifa, who is supposedly the final messenger, the Salafi Muslims, they went inside the mosque in Tucson and they stabbed him in his heart to death. They literally, Sunni Muslims went inside the mosque of Rashad Khalifa and they put a knife in his back. Right? Ghadr. They unalived him. And later people like that famous Bilal Phillips, Imam Bilal Phillips in Canada, even saluted the unaliver, the murderer of Rashad Khalifa. That's some side information for you. But again, brother, so you're saying, just to understand you correctly, just a second.
Can I respond to some of this?
Yeah, just a second. So just to summarize, just to conclude, according to you, what the Sunnis have in their possession, and specifically chapter 9, ayah 1, 128 and 129 is demonic, it's satanic, right? These two ayahs here?
Yeah, I mean, calling the Prophet a name of God is automatically demonic.
And
right?
specifically, Ra'uf Rahim,
so
right?
they're calling, yes. That's a name of God. It's used 8 times in the Quran. Every time it's used for God. So I don't know what they were thinking. They thought they can get away with this. But we don't need any of this.
So the merciful cannot be Muhammad. That's what you're saying.
No. It can't. No. The name. This is a name with the double attribute adjective. Ra'ufun Rahim. In the Quran, this is only used for God 8 times. But I want to correct just a few things you said. But before that, I want to thank you for having a respectful, calm discussion. I appreciate this civil discourse, even if we disagree.
I'm not here to fight anybody, brother.
Okay.
Just, I'm curious.
So Code 19 is a mathematical system that preserves the Quran. This is an antivirus system. It detects viruses and yes. Yes. It's ECC, error correction code. Did a full body scan of the Quran. These 2 verses stuck out. There's 26 words here. 9 of them disrupt the code by 1 each. What's the odds of that? 1 in 11 billion. So
but brother, I understand that. I understand. I know all about the miracle number 19. But here we have a problem. The Arabic The Arabic doesn't help you. The Arabic of the Quran doesn't help you.
Why not?
Because there's nothing called bism. It's B-ism. That's one. And there's nothing called Ar-Rahman. It should be Ar-Rahman. What are you going to do with these grammar mistakes and spelling mistakes?
Yeah, so you're changing the topic now.
I'm not changing. Because you're using the miracle number 19, but B-ism, there's nothing called bism. This is literally a wrong spelling. It should be B-ism.
Brother, that's your conjecture.
No. Why? According to you, why? What do you mean conjecture? What do you mean?
That's your conjecture that's not a word. I mean, what do you want to
There's nothing called
this?
bism, it's B-ism.
Yeah, so the Quran gives examples of both, right? So if you go to 96.1, it's B-ism. Yeah, both terms are used in the Quran. If you go to 96.1, it's B-ism with the alif. But there, in the Fatiha...
No, so simply here. No. B-ism is the correct one. This is the wrong one. And what about Ar-Rahman? If I remove the vowels, it becomes Ar-Rahman.
Brother, you're just
it should be Ar-Rahman.
Yeah, now you're doing a grammatical
analysis. And then what about the other reading?
Maliki
Yawmiddin or Maliki Yawmiddin? And what
about...
It's
Maliki. Yeah.
And what about...
You're diverting...
No, I'm not diverting.
Brother,
I'm showing you that you have a problem with your number 19. It does not add up. Brother, just a second.
Because it's based on written text.
Just a second. Also, for ayah number 7, Umar ibn al-Khattab, the companion of Muhammad, used to read it differently. He used to read it as
I don't believe in hadith.
Just a second.
I don't believe in hadith.
So what Rashad Khalifa, your messenger, Rashad Khalifa, what he did, he chose the Hafs version, and for some reason he liked it or something, and he rejected the warsh, he rejected all the authentic
just to
sources.
be clear,
But wait a second. Omar used to read. Omar, the caliph of the Ummah.
based on
He
conjecture,
used to
brother.
read it.
That's
No,
fake
no, no,
history.
no, 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 no. What
Brother,
fake
you
history?
have a
According to
writing
who?
from because so who
Wait a
wrote? Who
second.
said?
Let me finish my sentence, brother. You said
you don't even
you're not here to fight me, right? So
I understand, but you're not
Al-Maghdubi-
letting me address anything. You just
but-
made 15
yes,
points.
you are.
You're not letting me
You
address
are
any of
allowed
them.
to address. Just a second. Umar ibn al-Khattab used to read this ayah, Surah Al-Fatiha, number 7. He used to read it as صراط الذين أنعمتم عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم وغير الضالين. So why did Rashad Khalifa choose the Hafs reading in this case? And not only did he choose the Hafs reading, but he corrupted chapter 9 as well.
Okay, so can I address all this?
Go ahead.
Because you bring in a lot of points. Like I appreciate your passion and I appreciate the inquiry, but we need a chance to address these issues. In 1924, they had a conference. They standardized the Cairo edition of the Quran. That's the one that Rashad used. This was the most, so it only makes sense for him to go off of the most popular edition of the Quran standardized in the world. That became Hafs and Asim with over 95.6% usage in the world. So he used that, and that, ironically, by God's perfect design and plan, had the most corroboration with the mathematical structure based on the number 19. Then a further analysis detected any discrepancies there. But God says he's protecting the Quran in the Lohul Mahfuz, the master tablet, 85, 21, and 22.
Okay.
The way we can reach the master tablet is with the ECC error correction code, and that's only achieved with the Ultimate Miracle Code 19. This is God's preservation system. Right? There is no other preservation system to this degree of accuracy and pinpoint information.
Beautiful. Okay, let us go back to Surah Al-Fatiha. Since we're talking about Surah Al-Fatiha anyway. Who's talking the ayah here?
We are talking to God. This is a prescription for us to use during our daily contact prayers 5 times a day.
Whose words are these?
These are our words towards God. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. We are speaking to God.
So your words are in the Quran?
God is giving us a formula to use to utilize connection with Him. Yes.
But whose words are these? So you lived in the 7th century?
No, He gave us a prescription for us to utilize.
Okay, show me where it says قُل.
It doesn't need to say قُل. That's what I'm
Yet
saying.
it does, because in other chapters start with قُل. قُل يا أيها النبي. قُل, say. But here, if you say these are the words of Allah, or Allah is commanding you to say that, then Allah should have said قُل, say.
No. He wrote a prescription for us to use.
What do you mean no?
He wrote a prescription. He wrote a prescription for us to use.
Okay, show us how he wrote it. Show that Allah is saying, say. Say, O Nabi. Wait a second, brother. Don't teach me about the Quran, brother. I know Quran better than you, and I can teach you about the Quran. So don't go there. Don't play those games with me. My question is simple. In other chapters, whenever Allah wants to say something to let's say to Muhammad or the companions, He always starts with قُل, say. So where is Allah commanding you to repeat after Him, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim? Say in the name of Allah. Say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Say Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. So where is the word say here?
Yeah, it's very simple. There's 2 billion Muslims. All of them understand that this is what they're supposed to use in their salat. So the word say
with all due respect, all you Muslims have a problem that you can't fix. This is what we call a major dilemma.
Now, you know what's fascinating about this? Just to add to the fact that this is the formula from God. How many times does your lips touch when you recite this chapter? Do you know?
I'm asking you, where's the word say?
Okay, yeah. It doesn't need the word.
Allah commands you to say something, you should say say.
Let me show you something. Okay, you didn't like my question. I'll just answer it myself. Yeah, you see, 19 times your lips touch. This is the formula from God. This is the chapter where we recite to make our direct connection with our Creator 5 times a day. 17 times we recite
How many? By the way, how many Muslims?
19 times a day. Our lips touch when we recite the key.
You gave me a number of Muslims on this planet. How big is that number?
2 billion.
How many? So wait, the Sunni Muslims are now Muslims according to you. The Shia are Muslims.
You can be an idol worshiper and still recite this chapter, right?
No. You see what kind of hypocrite liar you are. You just got busted. You said there are 2 billion Muslims out there. Why, like any typical Muslim, I don't care what sect in Islam you follow, why you Muslims are such hypocrite liars, and you include the Shia, the Sunnis, suddenly the Shia and the Sunnis are Muslims for you?
I don't even identify as Muslim. I identify as a submitter.
You just counted 2 billion Muslims.
Let me correct you. Yeah, let me correct you.
Correct yourself. Say sorry for lying to me.
No,
and to my audience.
You misunderstood, and
so,
I'm willing to correct.
Are those 2 billion? Wait. Are these 2 billion people? Are they Muslims or not?
Can I correct you?
No. Can you correct yourself first before you correct me?
No, because
no
today,
what? Wait. No what?
Yeah. Let me speak. Why do you keep interrupting me?
Can you stop lying to me? Stop lying.
I'm not lying. You misunderstood.
I misunderstood when you said 2 billion Muslims on this planet. That's what you said.
Yes.
Suddenly they are Muslims? All of them are Muslims?
Can I answer?
Answer.
You just keep interrupting me.
But I want you to apologize.
Yeah, I understand.
Not to be a liar.
I'm not going to apologize. No, yeah. If I'm a liar, I'll apologize. But I didn't lie.
So you didn't lie about the 2 billion Muslims?
Why don't you let me speak? You don't let me talk. Look, we let them have the title. Just like we let the Christians have the title Christian. If Christian means a follower of Christ, we have no problem with that.
So you're a hypocrite,
the problem
right?
is, hold on, no, I'm not a hypocrite.
Well,
they can have the
money. Let me speak to him. Let me speak to him.
Yeah.
Who's talking?
Yeah. That's not for me.
Bro.
All I'm saying is that let them have the title.
Who's talking?
I go by the term. I don't know. That's not from me.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Admins, can you not bring people up, please? I can't deal with 5 Muslims at the same time. Somebody on TikTok, one of the admins brought someone else. We'll bring you up when we're done with this guy, okay? Admins on TikTok, please do not bring Muslims up. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. Look, all I'm saying is that language changes over time. In the English language, Muslim now refers to the Mohammedans. Let them have it. I don't identify with that.
Okay, so you're okay with counting non-Muslims. You're okay with counting non-Muslims, and suddenly you are 2 billion. Yet you Quran only Muslims are maybe a couple of millions.
I don't even. You're not paying attention. I don't even identify as Muslim.
Okay.
No, because I never even called myself a Muslim.
Wait. Let me rephrase my question.
You're being very insincere right now.
Okay, let's see who's insincere. Let's see who is insincere.
You're being insincere. You don't even let me talk.
Just a second. Let me finish.
Every time I open my mouth, you interrupt me.
Let me finish, please.
You're not treating me like a guest.
Okay. You are a guest, so please behave like a guest. Listen. Yeah. You came with the 2 billion and you're stuck, and here's why. If I claim to be a Muslim like you, if I claim to be a Muslim and I say the Shahada of the Sunnis or the Shia, for example, La ilaha illallah wa blah 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 Muhammad Rasulullah, okay? Am I a Muslim in your eyes? With that type of Shahada?
Muslim as a derogatory term. It's like asking, are you gay? Are we going to look at the etymology of the word gay? Let me speak. Yes, it's shirk to mention Muhammad in your Shahada.
So they are not Muslims, they are mushrikun, right?
No.
If you're a mushrik, are you Muslim?
You're not listening. I'm granting them the... Yeah, you're not... Yeah, can you pay attention for a second?
I'm paying attention.
I'm granting them the term. I'm letting them have it. Like the word gay. Okay. What did gay mean 100 years ago? It means someone who's happy. Today it means homosexual.
Why did you count them? Why did you count them if they're not Muslims?
I only refer to people reciting the Fatiha. That was the discussion. That doesn't mean I accept them as believers. Okay. The discussion was,
you see what a liar
how do people know?
You see what kind of liars these people are? You are a big fat liar because moments ago you counted them as Muslims and you included the 2 billion.
No. Let me speak. So I'm not even identifying
I want you
with
to
them.
be honest. I want you to be honest. Stop playing a victim. Stop playing a victim.
I'm not playing a victim.
How many Muslims according to you? How many Muslims are truly Muslims according to you? Give me a number. Give me a number.
The true believers is a minority. The true believers are a minority.
Give me a number.
I don't have a
couple of millions?
Maybe thousands.
Thousands. So there are not 2 billion Muslims. So I want you to apologize and say you lied.
I'm letting them
apologize and stop using the number 2 billion. Apologize.
Let me speak, man. Why are you not letting me speak?
Because you have no honor, you have no dignity. You lied to my face. I don't like to have liars on my panel. I'll give you a chance to speak. I will give you my platform to speak. But when you're going to lie and count the other Muslims that you do not consider as Muslims, then I have a problem with that, okay? Suddenly, guys, the 2 billion are only a couple of thousand. You heard them, it's recorded. I'm so happy that this is recorded. And guys, I want you to clip it. And guys, you see, they are playing victims. Let me speak. No, I will not allow you to speak when you lie to my face. I'm so happy that he admitted that the Quran of the Sunnis is demonic. The Quran of the Shia is demonic. It contains demonic verses. He said it. It's recorded. Okay. Suddenly the Sunnis are not Muslims, the Shia are not Muslims, but wait, we're going to count them as such. We're going to count them as Muslims. 2 billion Muslims. That's what he said, right? Not me. Allow me to speak. Yeah, go speak somewhere else. I'm not allowed you to continue because I don't like to speak to liars and deceivers. You thought that I did not hear you, right? 2 billion Muslims. And now it's a couple of thousands, right? Are there other Muslims who want to join the panel? Let's see. Any Muslim? By the way, that miracle number 19, guys, is literally a disaster for the Rashad Khalifa Muslims who claim to be Muslims. Because what are you going to do with these letters? They are counting. You see this daggerish aleph, guys, if I make it bigger. You see this dagger aleph here on top of the Ar-Rahman, on top of the letter Meme, or beside the letter Meme. It's not a letter. It does not exist. This is literally added many years later, right? When the Arabic text started to be changed by people like Abu al-Aswad al-Du'ali and like Al-Hajjaj ibn Yusuf when they introduced this new style of Arabic. Because the skeleton text does not have this dagger aleph. So you have to read it as Ar-Rahman. And there's nothing called Bism. It's B-ism. This is another misspelling mistake. Right?
Rob, why did you lie? Brother, why did you lie?
Wait, what kind of Muslim are you, brother?
I'm not a Muslim. I'm a Semitter, but why did you lie?
You're a what?
Semitter.
What
Semitter.
is a
Naveed
what is
tried
that
to
Semitter?
Naveed. It's a Quran-only sect of Islam. But so Naveed tried
so
to.
you're
Naveed
not,
tried
so
to,
you're not a
hold
Muslim?
on. Naveed tried to tell you multiple times you wouldn't let him speak. He said, "I'm not a Muslim. I'm a Semitter." He doesn't identify with the term Muslim.
So you're like him? Wait, just to make sure, you're a Quran only?
I come from the same server as him.
Are you Quran only?
Yeah, but I'm not well versed enough to debate you on this. He is, but you kicked him because he was speaking the truth.
Do you agree with him? Do you agree with him when he counted all the Muslims and he said there are 2 billion Muslims on this planet? You agree with him?
I do agree.
Or did he make a mistake?
There are 2 billion. He did not make a mistake. There are 2 billion Muslims on the planet. The thing is, he doesn't identify with the term Muslim. He's a Semitter. It's a different term than Muslim.
So when he said 2 billion Muslims, did he mean himself too then?
No, he's a Semitter. It's different.
No, you're not listening to my question. You see, you're a coward like him. And he did not answer my question. Question. Listen. Mister, I'm not a debater, boy. Okay, listen carefully. When he said there are 2 billion Muslims on this planet, did he include himself, yes or no?
No.
You're a big fat liar like him then. Go down, you cowards. Shame on you. Disgusting liars and deceivers. 2 billion Muslims, and suddenly there are only 1,000 Muslims, real believers. Submissive. You see, isn't it bid'ah? Suddenly the word Muslim does not exist anymore. And suddenly it's not 2 billion anymore, it's a couple of thousand real Muslims, submitters. Unbelievable.
Hey, shalom, brother. I'm Christian. The guy called his name Muslim Martin. He's a Muslim. He want to ask you something. He don't have a lot of time because he's gonna go. If you can speak with him, please,
Who
brother,
is
it's very
he?
important.
Who is he?
Muslim Martin. Muslim Martin, you can push
You
on
raise
the
your hand.
hand.
Yeah.
Raise your hand, brother. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Come up, buddy. Come up. Okay.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello. What
Do you
kind
hear
of Muslim are you, my friend?
I'm a Salafi Muslim.
Okay. What do you think about these Quran wannabe alone type of Muslims who claim that they have a new messenger, not Muhammad, who's the supposed seal of all the prophets and messengers? They claim that they are the real submitters, Muslims. You are not a real Muslim. What do you want to say to them? And they claimed also that chapter 9, ayah 128 and 29 are demonic from Satan. What do you think? What do you want to say to them? And by the way, he called you a mushrik as well. He called you a mushrik as well.
Yeah, I would have to say to them that there's a lot of evidence that the Sunnah is from God and that it is correct and that we should follow it. And I pray that they are forgiven for their deviance.
But they called you a mushrik.
Yeah, I ask God to forgive them for that ignorance claim, because it's not true.
And according to the Sharia of Allah, if Sharia would have been implanted, what would happen to these so-called Muslims, brother, who claim that the Quran of Allah is corrupted and there are passages that are demonic, and specifically in chapter 9, ayah 128 and 29? What would happen to them?
If God's true judgment would be on earth, they would just be looked at as deviants.
And what will happen to them? What is the final step if they don't repent?
Nothing.
So when they say that the Shahada is shirk, and when they say that the Quran is corrupted, and they call you mushrikeen, nothing will happen to them?
No, I wouldn't do anything to them.
No, not you. What will happen under a true caliphate, a true Sharia caliphate implemented?
I would say I'm more true than anything that differs from my opinion.
What did the Prophet say about people who let's say are like them? Somebody who changes religion from, let's say, Sunni to Quran only. What will happen to them?
If you would change the religion from a Muslim, from a submitter to anything else, you would be killed based on the apostasy law. Okay. Now, I don't consider they would be unalived, right? Don't use the K word, please. They would be unalived, right? Yeah, I wouldn't do that because I don't think they are apostates.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about under Sharia rule. They would be unalived, right?
Under some interpretations which are wrong, they would be, or maybe
wrong?
Likely wrong. Yeah, they would be.
So
be
Muhammad
unalived.
said anybody who changes his religion should be unalived. Muhammad was wrong?
No, he's absolutely right. But I wouldn't say they changed their religion. I'd just say they deviated from the true path.
So they should be unalived, right?
No.
Okay, so when Muhammad said anybody who changes religion, he should be unalived, he was wrong.
No, he was right. And I would say the Quran only people didn't change their religion. They're still submitters, but they are just deviant.
Okay. If they say that the Shahada is shirk, are they still Muslims? Did they change their religion?
Yes, they're still. I'd still
say it as it is, brother.
them,
Please,
yeah.
You see, you're talking to a Rob Christian, and I'm very, 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 very immune for lies. That's you. So the answer is yes, they are going to be unalived. If they don't repent within 3 days, they should be unalived, because according to that statement, they are not Muslims anymore. They don't accept your Quran, the Quran that you have in your house. They don't accept it. They say that it's corrupted and it contains demonic ayahs from Satan, and they claim that your Quran is corrupted, and on top of that they claim that your Shahada is shirk. So are you and they follow the same religion? The answer is no, right?
Let me analyze. Okay, so there's two principles. So the first principle is with the 5 pillars of Islam, the 5 pillars of the religion itself. that is to confirm that there's nobody worthy of worship except God, and Muhammad is his messenger. Do they believe in that? Yes, they believe in that. So
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They do believe, and that the
No,
prophet
no,
is
no,
a
they
messenger,
don't.
and
They,
that
they
God is
don't.
only
They
God.
don't because they said it's shirk.
No, no, they may be saying that the statement is disbelief, but they're still confirming it. They're still believing it.
No, because they say that Muhammad is the not last messenger. It's Rashad Khalifa. Do you believe that what they say about Rashad Khalifa, who was stabbed in the 90s by Sunni Salafi Muslims like you? Do you accept that he's the final messenger?
No, not at all. He was
Okay,
a false
are they Muslims?
prophet.
Are they then Muslims? In your eyes, are they Muslims?
If they follow a false prophet knowingly, no longer, no.
Okay,
But
thank you. So
no
capital
longer.
punishment
Everyone
should be
has it.
applied on them, right?
Yeah, there
Okay,
should be.
thank you.
there should be.
Finally, hey, thank you. Finally, okay. I'm so happy that you're on the panel, brother, because I still did not even start my my topic for today. What do you think about a man who lusts after married women? And I'm talking about Muslim married women.
A man who lusts over a married woman, that's a sin. It's a sin.
It's a sin?
Mhm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Can you read for me chapter
Jesus
33,
said that.
ayah 50?
No, can you do it? Because my phone is pretty slow and I cannot pull up anything. So
Okay.
can you?
It's a very long ayah. Chapter
Okay.
33, ayah 50. Do you see it on the screen?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. If we scroll down, it's a very long ayah. It says the following. And the believing woman, any believing woman who gives herself to Muhammad and whom he wants to take in marriage, this is a privilege only for Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for the rest of the Muslims. So if a married Muslim woman comes to Muhammad and she gives herself to Muhammad, she's still married. Would that be halal for Muhammad?
Yes, her marriage would be invalidated and she would be automatically married to the Prophet.
But you said it's not okay in the beginning. You said it's not haram. It's haram to do that. It's not allowed.
Yeah.
But why
True.
is Muhammad
Generally,
getting... So try to, I want to understand his logic. Why did Muhammad give himself privileges, claiming that it's divine revelation from Allah, that only he has, no other man has?
No, that is God giving him the privilege, and that is God honoring him in a very befitting manner.
Okay, let me rephrase my question then. I'm happy that you said that.
Basically.
Beautiful. So if Muhammad...
It's a huge empowerment.
Okay. If you and your prophet would have lived in the 7th century together, let's say you're a companion of Muhammad. Muhammad sees you and he sees your wife together. You're walking, let's say, on the streets of Medina, and your prophet's eyes lay on your wife. Maybe you have a beautiful wife. She's a beautiful mother of, let's say, 3 of your children. And your prophet lays his eyes on your wife. Listen carefully. The love of your wife, of your life, your own wife, the mother of your children. And he starts to lust for her. His heart is starting to beat out of his chest for your wife. Are you saying that you are willing to give her to Muhammad so that Muhammad can have intercourse with your wife?
The sad reality is, yes, I would have to sacrifice myself and my own wife and children for the Prophet, yeah.
The sad reality is yes?
In a fleshly sense, sad reality. In a spiritual sense, it is not a sad reality, because I would just have to submit and be good with it.
Wow. Yeah. So it's a sad reality that you have to
give
your wife to Muhammad. So you are willing to become a cuckold for Muhammad?
That is a very far-stretched statement, because
what is the definition of a cuckold? What is the definition of a cuckold?
And then you give it to a prophet. I have no idea about that.
You don't know what cuckold means? You have to, according to this ayah, you have to become a cuckold.
No, as I said, you're fleshly, you are still against it.
But your Allah made you a cuckold. You know that your wife is going to sleep with Muhammad and you're okay with it. I had a debate with a Muslim like you once, and he said, I'm even willing to open the legs of my wife for Muhammad.
That sounds like extreme self-sacrifice if you're willing to divorce your wife for the Prophet, and God ordered it, and so it is what it is. You're no longer with that wife, so you're already broken the chain with your wife. It's no longer yours, and thus you're not a you don't have a weak sort of state, right?
So
Because it's no
you're
longer your
willing
wife.
to
So
become
I
a
think the word is not
self-sacrifice, brother?
used properly here.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
you are willingly going to make yourself a self-sacrifice, and you're going to sacrifice the mother of your
1000%.
children. Just let me finish, brother.
Yep.
You are going to sacrifice your wife that you supposedly love dearly. You had, let's say, 3 or 4 children with her, to sacrifice her vagina for Muhammad?
1000% I would sacrifice myself and my family for the Prophet, or 1000%. That is actually what is required from believers of the highest grade, actually.
Unbelievable. You hear it, guys? He's going to sacrifice the vagina of his wife for Muhammad.
I take this as an insult.
It's not an insult because you just openly admit it.
Yeah, but you're being explicit, and that is not
But we
polite.
have to be explicit because
I don't
you
appreciate
are
that.
literally
but I don't-
giving
yeah.
away the vagina
Yeah,
of
but
your
I don't
wife.
appreciate
You are
it.
forcing
I
your
don't
wife.
appreciate it. Yeah,
Really?
why do you
You
have
said
to go
it,
into
not me.
explicit things about any
You need
reality?
to-
That
guys,
doesn't make
I
sense.
want everybody to clip this. Finally, we have an
I
honest
don't
Muslim.
like that.
Yeah, finally we have an honest Muslim who says he's willingly to become a cook for Muhammad, his penis. Okay. Thank you. So you're okay that
Do you
Muhammad
have any
stole?
other question?
Yeah, you're okay that Muhammad stole people's wives, claiming that it's divine revelation from Allah. You okay with that?
I'm okay with God giving the Prophet wives of people. 1000%.
Okay. So you're okay with the tafsir, because I've seen many Muslims who say, Rob, you're lying, with the tafsir of Al-Qurtubi in chapter 17, where it says that Muhammad had a privilege number 10, on page 187, Surah Al-Ahzab, same chapter, same ayah, chapter 33, ayah 50, where it says that Muhammad has a privilege that no other man has. And for the example of Zayd,
1000%.
he's the adopted son of Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
You okay
Yeah, I
with
totally
this?
agree with that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, do you hear it? I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You did my work for me, because I had a long life show ahead of me. So thank you for admitting that you're okay with what your scholars explained about your prophet, that any married Muslim woman, if Muhammad desires her fleshly, carnal desires for a married Muslim woman, then her husband is forced to divorce her and hand her over to Muhammad so that the prophet can have intercourse with her. And you see here, it says on the screen, Ibn al-Arabi said, this is what the servant of the 2 holy mosques has also said, as was clear to the scholars from the story of Zayd ibn Muhammad, which also had this meaning. Now I have another question. Because of what happened here, in the historical context of chapter 33, ayah 50, Muhammad, because of his lust, now adoption is not halal anymore. Adoption became unlawful. So let's say you are married. Your wife, or maybe you have bad seed, or your wife biologically cannot become pregnant of you. Or maybe you have bad seed. You can't make your wife pregnant. Because of the lustful story of Muhammad with Zainab bint Jahsh, his daughter-in-law, now you Muslims cannot adopt children. You okay with it? You okay with it?
I don't know if it's because of that.
Well, it is.
I'm pretty sure, unsure if it's because of that. But
of course it is, because in the same
God
chapter,
decides, I have
brother,
to
in
be
the
okay
same
with
chapter
that.
it says
Whatever
you are
hard
not allowed to
law
adopt
God
children
says,
anymore.
I have to be okay with.
Brother, listen.
Yeah, so whatever law God comes up with, I have to be okay with.
So you're saying you're okay that children, poor orphan children, cannot be adopted. Because of this, your adoption became nullified, not allowed to adopt children who
Yeah, I
needs
don't know.
actually or parents who wants to become parents because they cannot become pregnant anymore. They cannot
not sure
adopt
if it's-
children because of the lust of Muhammad. And you okay with that? These poor children
Not
that cannot
sure
be
if
adopted anymore and can be taken care of by parents who wants to become parents only because of the lust of Muhammad?
Not sure if it's because of that. Not sure if it's because of that. If it was,
It's in the same chapter,
it-
brother. Do you want me to
it
show
is
you?
relatively irrelevant because you can still adopt a child, meaning you can take care of it, take it as a
No, you
foster
can't.
child,
Adoption is
raise
nullified in
it up and
Islam. You
stuff
should
like
know
that.
that.
Yeah, you can raise it up, but you should not like give it a name. Like you should not, it should not take your name, but you can foster it, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Adoption is haram in Islam, brother. Adoption
Yeah,
is haram.
adoption meaning you completely adopt it. You it has the same inheritance laws and stuff like that. Yeah, but taking it as a foster child, I don't think that's forbidden. From my knowledge.
So you're okay with not adopting children anymore, giving them your last name and they can inherit
Yeah.
yours. You're okay with only for the loss of Muhammad, right?
Not, I wouldn't say for that. I mean, there needs to be proven evidence that's because of him. But even
It's in
if
the
that
same
was
chapter.
the case, I believe God has the authority to legislate his laws, and I think that's okay.
Okay.
1,000%.
So because of Muhammad's penis, to be specific, because of Muhammad's penis, you cannot adopt children in Islam anymore. Right? Because of Muhammad lusting after Zainab bint Jahsh, when he, you know the story, one day he goes to the house of his son, right? To the house of his son. And instead of his son, he sees Zainab, his daughter-in-law. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What kind of father lusts after the wife of his son?
Fleshly desires exist.
Okay, fleshly desires exist, and you call him a prophet of God?
Of course, every prophet is made in fleshly desires, and so every prophet will experience fleshly desires. So did Solomon, so did David, and they all did bad stuff. But after all, God said David is a righteous man after the heart of God. So David did kill his neighbor to get his wife, but yet God still called him righteous at the end of the day. So yeah, fleshly desires exist.
Okay, you see here you are very dishonest. How Muslim of you? What can we expect? Because I have a question. Did God,
I'm quoting the Bible.
Did God punish David? Did God punish Solomon?
Yes, for sure. Did he punish David?
Did Allah
I don't know about the
punish?
punishment
Just a
of David.
second. Did Allah then punish? Did Allah? Yes. The answer is yes. Did Allah then
the
punish?
punishment of David again?
Listen carefully. Did Allah then punish Muhammad for what he did?
No, he didn't. But did God punish David?
Yes, he punished David and he punished Solomon. Yes.
Blindness or something, right?
Yes. But your Allah condoned it and he said, go ahead, do it. Why do you reject what I made Allah halal for you? Why are you ashamed of the people? You see the hypocrisy? You see the hypocrisy, brother?
No, because Muhammad didn't kill him, and the wife still belongs to God, and God can give that woman to wherever he wanted. It looks like it was predestined that woman belongs to the prophet, and the prophet only saw her in that regards because he saw his destiny there.
So
and
Muhammad had to
married.
unalive him. Don't use the K word. I warned you. Please do not use the K word. Okay, so so only the unaliving, that would be the only sin. So stealing his wife, lusting after his wife was not a sin. But if he would have unalived him, that would be the sin. That's the only sin.
No, it's also a sin. It's also a sin.
So Muhammad did sin when he lusted after his adopted son's wife.
God made that, gave him a special privilege, so it's no longer a sin.
So you don't see the problem. You don't see the hypocrisy coming from your end. God of the Bible,
no.
He says in the Ten Commandments, do not lust after somebody's wife. Allah, who is not the same God, and you have to admit that now. You have to admit it. Allah, who is Satan in disguise, He condoned. He said, Muhammad, why are you ashamed of the people? Go ahead, sleep with your adopted son's wife, Zainab bint Jahsh?
No, I have no idea. Did he dream about her? Did he have if he dreamed about her, honestly, it was God's will.
But here's
as
the
well.
problem.
So
You're
that's very
missing
important.
something, brother. You're missing
Did
something.
he dream about her? By the way,
Wait a
Did
second.
you know
Wait
that?
a second. Read for me chapter 33, ayah 36. Let's start from there.
Yeah. Just to clarify, so if he dreamed about her,
read for me what it says here on the screen.
then God inspired him to do so, and so it's different from David.
Just a
okay,
second.
yeah, okay, let's
Just a
read.
second. So I know that you are spiritually blind. You don't see that God punished the prophets in the Old Testament, but Allah never punished Muhammad, and He said, "Actually, go ahead." But let us read. Let us read, brother. Let us read. Let us read. Let us read. Are you going to read?
So God promised him.
Are you going to listen? Are you going to listen?
It is not for
Are you
a
going to
believing
listen?
man.
Are you going to listen?
Yeah.
Read chapter 33, ayah 36 for me.
36. Okay. It is not for a believing man or a believing woman when God and His messenger have decided a matter that they should have any choice about it. About I cannot read that.
Their affair.
Their affair, whoever disobeys God and His messenger has certainly strayed into what? Straight
Clear
into
error.
what?
Clear error.
Clear error.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means that if God or His prophet decides something, that a man cannot disagree with it.
Okay. What is that something here in context? How did the scholars interpret this ayah?
I have no idea. It's just plain simply means exactly what I just said.
Give me what you think. What this possibly could have meant.
It means exactly what I said. It means that if God and His messenger decree something, you cannot come along and say, "Well, I don't agree with that."
And what do you think this is about? Have you studied the historical?
Looks like it is about the incident where he maybe dreamt about a woman that he was promised by God, and then he went and said, "Hey."
No.
No,
if you don't know,
okay.
then don't. Because in Islam is very dangerous if you misquote the Quran. You be careful, brother. Just for your sake.
I made an assumption.
Okay. Do not
God
make an assumption, brother.
God.
Assumption is the mother of all pops. Don't do that.
Too much assumption, but
so let us go to the historical reason behind it.
We're working out God's word here.
Yeah, there's something called Asbab al-Nuzul. Have you ever heard of it? Asbab al-Nuzul? Reason why an ayah comes down. Okay, so let us go to there. Let us not do assumption, because assumption is very dangerous in Islam. It can cost you dearly.
No.
So don't make that mistake.
Because we are just figuring. No, because we're figuring out the truth right.
But you're not a scholar. I'm not a scholar, right?
Yeah, but we are people who are seeking out truth.
Okay, let's see what the truth behind it is. The truth is very simple.
Yeah,
if you go to the tafsir,
and then let's see the specific stuff.
Okay. If we go to the tafsir of Al-Qurtubi for the same chapter, same ayah, look. Qatada ibn Abbas and Mujahid narrated the reason for the revelation of this verse that we just read, chapter 33, ayah 36. The Messenger of Allah betrothed Zainab bint Jahsh, who was his aunt's daughter. So in other words, she was his cousin, and she thought that the engagement was for himself. So what happens is, when Muhammad came to ask for the hand of Zainab, Zainab, thought that Muhammad would come to marry her, but she didn't realize that it was for his adopted son Zayd. And she disliked it and refused, so the verse was revealed. So the first step is, so we're starting all the way from A. We started from Z, we're now starting from A. We are going back to the very beginnings. So what's going on is Muhammad comes to the house of Zainab, and he wants to get married. Not him. He wants to marry Zayd, his adopted son, to her. And she didn't like it because what she's going to do with an adopted son who was originally a slave. Why slave? Because Khadija adopted him, and at that time he was called Zayd ibn Muhammad. Zayd, the son of Muhammad. After nullifying the adoption in Islam, he was forced to take his original name, Zayd ibn Haritha. Are you still following, brother?
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. So here, Muhammad is forcing Zainab to marry his adopted son, Zayd ibn Muhammad, at this time. Did you catch it?
So he is telling a woman to marry his adopted son?
His own cousin Zainab to marry his adopted son Zayd. So here, Allah and Muhammad, in other words, bless the marriage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of God and what kind of prophet breaks this so-called marriage?
Well, if God ordained the marriage, he can end the marriage, no?
So God, your God, can play the advocate for Muhammad's penis and force two married people who even consummated the marriage together to destroy that marriage, and you claim that's God, to destroy the marriage between a man and his wife so that that wife can go to Muhammad?
Surely God can do it. You don't know all the background of it. You don't know all the thoughts that the man of that wife had during his lifetime. You don't know what the woman went through, and you don't know what the prophet
Can you
has.
tell
So
me what
there's a lot of
Zayd went
wisdom
through?
and things behind it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know. We have no idea. It's very
Okay.
difficult to
Can you tell
understand.
me?
Could it be
if
that
Allah,
he disliked
just a
her in
second.
secret? Could it be that he disliked her in secret? Could be. There's a lot of hypotheticals that
Okay.
we have to regard.
So wait. Just a second. I want you to say clearly that
Could
Allah
it be that he
can.
sinned?
Let's say you are
Maybe
married.
he did a grave sin, and then so God said, "Well,
Okay. Prove
because
that he
of
did
you
sin.
sinned like that,
Show
I
me
will
that
give your wife
Zayd
to the prophet."
sinned.
Could be a lot of
Show
things.
me the evidence. You are giving us assumption on top of assumption. I told you to be careful, brother. Zayd is a Muslim.
That is the principle. Mhm.
Okay.
No, that is the principle.
No, just
this is
a
how
second.
to
You made a
utilize.
huge claim. Show me that Zayd
No, that is.
committed a huge sin, and that's why Allah intervened and took away his wife
No,
Zainab and to give it to
I'm
Muhammad.
saying this is how utilizing assumptions for God's wisdom. In order to
What is the wisdom
respect
for
God's
Allah
wisdom,
stealing the wife of Zayd and giving her to Muhammad?
in order to regard God's wisdom and be at peace with his decisions, you do positive assumptions, right? You use, oh, it could be because of this, because of that, and then it makes sense. You build up a lot of.
Okay,
Those
give
are
us
the
the reason
positive
why
assumptions.
Allah
Positive
removed.
assumptions are good.
Give me the reason why
Could be.
Allah stole the wife of Zayd, the adopted son of Muhammad. At that time, he was called Zayd, the son of Muhammad, Ibn Muhammad, son of Muhammad. Why, oh why, did Allah destroy that marriage between a married couple just to give the vagina of Zainab to Muhammad?
Maybe it was destroyed before that. We don't know. We cannot look into the marriage
So
exactly.
so
We don't
Islam
know.
is a religion
Was
of
it
maybe?
destroyed before
You are following a religion and you worship a
absolutely.
God of maybe? Maybe this and maybe that?
Yes.
Is that how it works for your
1,000%.
salvation?
We have positive, 1,000% Jesus Christ taught us
What
that
could
we
be?
have to have positive
Could there be
assumptions about God.
let me
Literally.
assume, since you are assuming much.
We have
Let
to
us
assume positive about
just
God.
a
That's the
second, brother.
principle of the religion.
Let us
actually.
assume that Muhammad is a false prophet and he's literally wants to steal people's wives.
Now, that is assuming against God and against the truth, and that is
Prove
not
it.
good. Those are the
Prove that
assumptions that are not good.
Prove that Muhammad in this case is not literally just, he's a false prophet. He claims to be a prophet and he's lying about himself. He's lying that there's something called Allah. And it's not a fabricated.
actually-
Just a second, let me finish, brother. Let me finish. Prove to me that Muhammad is a true prophet who is not stealing people's wives. It's actually divine revelation from Allah. Prove it.
No, so there's no proof here because we're dealing with faith. There's evidence. So let's
What evidence?
gathering the evidence. God is speaking directly to the Prophet Muhammad, and as we have built
What is
up
the evidence
many
for that?
positive assumptions here, we can easily justify that, like morally, of course.
What is the
And,
evidence? What is the
because
evidence?
we did all of those assumptions, and we can see the potential wisdom.
What is
there's
the wisdom?
evidence that
What is the wisdom
message of
behind
God-
Allah
Yes.
stealing, Allah breaking a marriage, literally breaking a marriage, like Kim
it was
Kardashian
broken
and
before.
what was his name, breaking their marriage.
maybe-
Allah
maybe that was
forcing the marriage
before.
to be broken after blessing.
maybe that-
Just a second, brother, stop. Let me finish, please. I'm giving you a platform. Allow me to finish.
Huh?
What is the wisdom? If you claim that the God that you worship is Allah, what is the divine wisdom behind Allah that He first, start from A, first He blesses the marriage between Zainab and the adopted son of Muhammad, Zayd ibn Muhammad. Muhammad goes and he marries the two by the divine decree of Allah. They get married. Then suddenly Allah changes his mind. You claim that is still the same God. Allah changes his mind. Just a second. Let me finish. I know it's hard for you to not allow me to finish. Then Allah, for some reason, destroys that marriage, and he says, you know what, Muhammad? I'm going now to marry your daughter-in-law because Muhammad lusted after her. And the scholars explain that Muhammad started to lust after her. Zayd had no other option but to divorce her and give her to Muhammad to be effed. And you see that's divine wisdom. That's Allah's God. Allah is not a pimp for Muhammad. Whenever Muhammad lusts after married women. And you, in the beginning when you joined, you were okay with it. That Muhammad, whenever he lusts after a married woman, even his adopted son. Let me rephrase my question. Here's how I want to rephrase my question. Brother M. Would you lust after your son's wife? Would you lust after her?
No.
Why would that be not good?
It's not mine.
She's not yours. Well, Muhammad did it. She became his. Hello?
He left.
Hello?
Are you still there?
Who?
You.
Yeah, I thought you.
Yeah,
I had to let you
someone
finish.
joined. I don't know how he could join, but yeah, people can join whenever they like. But okay,
Yeah.
So you're okay with that? You're okay that you lust after your own?
Yeah, I'm absolutely okay. I would say that the prophet was absolutely a prophet of God there, and we don't know if the marriage was broken before that. If it was broken by the man himself disliking his wife or telling God, "Hey, God, I don't really want that wife anymore." We don't know the life of that person and his heart, etc. So I trust in the wisdom of God and his decision, and there's nothing that I can do against the decision of God. I assume the best out of God. I assume that he did it absolutely justifiable, and that the prophet also had a reason to do that. Maybe he got a dream or something about her, getting a confirmation of God telling him, "Hey, that marriage is already broken. Now you have to actualize it by marrying that woman."
So you're not going to lust after
about God.
Yeah. So from
positive
your words,
assumptions
right?
about God and
You
negative
yourself.
assumptions about Satan.
Yeah. You yourself would not lust after your the wife of your son, right?
No, I wouldn't. Because
But you're okay.
I don't have divine revelation.
Just to make sure, you're okay with Muhammad doing that to his own son?
Yes, if he has divine revelation for that and confirmation
I'm happy
of
that
God,
it's recorded. Now look what
do,
happened to Zayd. Whenever he wanted to approach his wife, so if we go to the tafsir by Al-Qurtubi, Tafsir Jami' al-Ahkam al-Quran by Imam al-Qurtubi, volume 17, look what it says. For chapter 33, ayah 37 of the Quran, still same chapter. Look what it says in the bottom. Inna Zaydan tawarrama dhalika minhu heen arad an yuqarribuha. If Zayd wanted to approach Zainab, i.e. to have intercourse with her, with his own wife, Allah started to make his penis become swollen. So Zayd went to Muhammad and complained and told him that he wanted to divorce Zainab. That's the reason why Zayd wanted to divorce Zainab, because knowing that Allah wanted to keep the vagina of his own wife for Muhammad.
Yeah,
this is the divine wisdom.
If God used that method, seems like a method that actually worked.
So Allah blowing inside men's penises, swallowing them like a balloon, right? Making them swollen like a balloon. And you're still okay with that? Right?
Sorry?
Like I said.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, if God saw the marriage already broken and already declining, etc.,
No, no,
and then
Allah
finalized
made
it
that
with this
happen.
method here, and then
You're not
finalized
listening.
it with this
No,
method
no, no,
here,
no,
then
no,
it's
no, no. The
absolutely
marriage.
justified.
Who made that marriage broken? Who made that marriage broken? Zainab,
That is something that we
Zayd, or
don't know.
Allah?
No, that is something. No, that is something that we don't know.
Yes, we know because Allah is making his
I
penis
really know
swollen.
that.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
that
do.
could be the final straw that broke, that finalized everything. But it looks like there were
Who
underlying
made
problems
his
before that.
penis
Could be.
become like a balloon? Brother. According to your scholar, and in this case, Imam al-Qurtubi, explaining the ayah, who made the penis of Zayd swollen like a balloon? Who?
Again, you're being too explicit here.
No, I'm reading the text. So reading your text
Yeah, you're
becomes
reading the
explicit.
text, but you should appropriate to an extent so that I can address the issue, not
إن
directly
زيدا
going into
تورم ذلك منه. His
is not
penis
okay.
became swollen.
Exactly.
So
And
who
that
made that happen?
is
Allah.
because God
Why did Allah do that to Zayd?
finalized the divorce.
So wait.
It looks like that divorce was already going on. There were some underlying issues there.
Then who made that happen?
Looks like
Who
it
made
then
that
God
divorce
finalized
happen? Who made that divorce possible? By you.
Who finalized it? It looks like, sadly, it looks like it might have been Zayd or the woman herself. One of them. It looks like it.
So wait, who
Finalizing
made
it
his
would be
penis
God.
swollen? Who made his penis swollen?
It looks
Allah,
like
Zayd, or
God
Zainab?
gave him a disease. Yeah.
So Allah intervened and started to blow up like a balloon. He blew up his penis so that his penis stopped working and he could not have intercourse with his beloved wife. Why? Because Allah wanted to make sure that the vagina of Zainab would have been preserved, like the Quran is being preserved according to you Muslims, for the vagina of Zainab to be preserved for Muhammad and Muhammad alone, right? That's the divine wisdom of Allah, right? Thank you. And you're okay with this God? And you're okay with this God?
To finalize the divorce, to make it pretty easy for the man to divorce her as well.
Okay, and you think this is not Satan, this is Allah?
No, it looks pretty divine actually. Like having a biological issue to not want that woman anyways because you didn't want her in the first place.
No, he wanted his wife. No, you're lying. Abdul,
it looks like there's underlying issue.
Abdul, you're lying. That's not what the text says.
Sorry?
The text says he wants to approach her. Whenever he wanted to approach her. Look, inna Zaydan tawarrama dhalika minhu. Stop interrupting. Inna Zaydan tawarrama dhalika minhu. Heen. Whenever he wanted to approach Zainab. Approach meaning to F her. So whenever the husband, the son of the son of Muhammad.
Whenever the husband came and wanted to have intercourse, that
whenever
happened,
the
so
son
it
of
made
Muhammad.
it easy
Why are
for
you
him,
interrupting?
so
Do you
that
want me to
happened.
kick you? Do you
So
want me
the
to kick
divorce
you?
happened.
Do you want me to kick you? Why do you keep interrupting like a donkey? I don't want to insult you, brother, but stop interrupting. I'm reading. Have some honor, have some dignity. It says whenever Zayd wanted to approach his wife, his penis started to be swollen.
Can I interrupt for a second? But
no, you can't. I did not finish. I did not finish.
Yeah, but the problem is you interrupted me as well. So
I can interrupt you whenever I want. I can interrupt you whenever I want. This is my live stream. You don't like it, you can leave.
You absolutely can.
So again, you are okay. And why did you lie? You lied moments ago. You're okay that Allah intervenes whenever a husband. So let's say you want to sleep with your wife. Are you married? Are you married?
Not gonna talk about that right now.
Let's say you are married. You want to have sweet time with your wife. Whenever you want to approach your wife to have intercourse with your wife, Allah comes and he blows your penis like a balloon. You okay with that?
The way you're formulating it is...
No, the way I'm reading it. The way I'm reading it.
You're blocking the truth by formulating it in a way that is not appropriate.
Okay. So Allah blown up somebody's balloon, penis, to become a balloon, just because some guy, some friend or some father, in this case a father, is blowing up. He wants to have the vagina of his adopted son's wife. And Allah intervenes, and you're okay with that? I want you to say, I'm okay with it. Say it.
Do you want the full truth? Yet this is absolutely okay for God to intervene into any marriage at any point. The marriage itself was lived by...
Thank you. Thank you for saying it, because now we got you recorded. Guys, Muslims are okay with this God of theirs, with Allah, coming between a husband and a wife, intervening between a man and his wife, who has all the authority, the green light to sleep with your wife. It's his wife. He wants to approach her. Allah does what? Allah intervenes and blows up his penis because he wanted to keep the vagina preserved for Muhammad. So who made that marriage being broken? Allah. Yet Allah, the hypocrite, he was the one in the beginning who sent down the verse to force Zainab to get married to the son of Muhammad. What kind of God breaks the marriage only for the penis and only for the penis of Muhammad? The only miracle is, guys, listen carefully. The only miracle in Islam is that there are over 2 billion Muslims. They claim that they are 2 billion, not us. That there are over 2 billion Muslims out there who believe that Muhammad is a true prophet. That's the only miracle, guys. They have to throw their own human nature under the bus, their moralities under the bus, just for the penis of Muhammad. You heard him, guys. I didn't want to kick him because I wanted him to be recorded for everyone to hear and see that they actually truly worship Muhammad and his penis. The real worship of Muhammad and his penis in front of you. They believe that Muhammad has the privilege to steal someone else's wife and blaming Allah for it. Allah made that happen. Allah made that possible. Yet what kind of God first blesses the marriage between Zainab and the adopted son of Muhammad, Zayd ibn Muhammad? Then Allah himself breaks that marriage and causes it to be destroyed. Why? Because Muhammad's lust for his daughter-in-law. Actually, today, Michael, they are not trying to prove us wrong. They are agreeing with us. Because they are seeing that everything we are showing is from their books. Today, they are not disagreeing with us. They are agreeing with us that Islam is created by the penis of Muhammad for Muhammad's penis. Everything is created by the penis for the penis of Muhammad. Let's see. We have more Muslims. Are there more Muslims, guys? Any Muslim?
Hello.
Hello, Ibrahim. Welcome.
Yeah, hello. Thank you.
What do you think
All right.
about today's topic?
What is this discussion about?
The discussion is
Zainab,
that
right?
Allah wanted the vagina of Zainab, his own daughter-in-law, the daughter-in-law of Muhammad, to be preserved for Muhammad.
Okay, could you prove that, please?
Sure. Let us start from the beginning, since you were not here maybe in the beginning. If you go to chapter 33, ayah 36, it says, it's not for a believing man or believing woman, when Allah and His Messenger have decided a matter, that they should have any choice about their affair. And whoever disobeys Allah and His Messenger has certainly strayed into clear error. So my question is, what is this ayah about?
I'm not sure what this ayah is about.
Have you read
exactly
the
what
tafsir?
it's about. I have not read the tafsir yet, no.
I did. When I read the tafsir for it was here.
Which tafsir did you?
Al-Qurtubi. Pick any tafsir. In this case, Al-Qurtubi.
We don't like Al-Qurtubi, so.
We like to pick our cherries. Okay. Which tafsir do you like?
Al-Qurtubi, I take Tafsir al-Askari.
Who?
Tafsir al-Askari.
Oh, are you Shia?
Yes.
Ah, you're Shia. Okay. What does Tafsir al-Askari says about this ayah?
I can open it right now. I have the Tafsir al-Askari open. Let me see.
So you're not a Sunni, you're Shia. Okay, no problem.
Yes, I am Shia.
I'm not sure why it would come up while I'm talking literally about Sunni books, but sure, no problem.
Oh, I did not know it was about Sunni books. So.
These are Sunni
Okay,
books.
so Basically, the verse says, and then Rasulullah married Zainab to Zayd ibn Haritha. She was from the clan of Asad ibn Khuzayman, and she was a daughter of the paternal aunt of Rasulullah. So she said, "O Rasulullah,
Mm-hmm.
until there are orders for myself, I shall wait." So Allah revealed 33:36. So she said, "My life is in your hands." So he got her married to him, Zayd. So she remained with Zayd for as long as Allah so desired it.
Mm-hmm.
Then they quarreled about something. So Rasulullah, so the Prophet looked towards her and she astounded him. Zayd said, "O Rasulullah, allow me to divorce her, for she is arrogant and she hurts me with her tongue." So that's what actually happened.
Mm. Okay.
Simple. Yeah.
Okay. So there's nothing in your sources, in your Shia sources, that says that Muhammad lusted after her?
No.
Okay. Beautiful.
No, we believe that they had a bad marriage and that's why they divorced.
Mm. Okay. So you do not believe, as Shia, that like the Sunni sources, that Muhammad lusted after her, and because in the Sunni books it says that Muhammad one day he entered the house of his adopted son, right, and he saw Zainab looking basically like half naked, and he says to her, "Glory to Allah, Subhan Muqallib al-Qulub, glory to Allah who turns hearts." Showing her half naked. You don't have something like that in Shia sources?
No, not that I've seen. No, this doesn't.
Not that
no,
you've seen, or is it not? Is it there?
Not at all. No, I have not seen any of it in our sources. It's not mentioned in our sources. No.
It's not
No.
mentioned.
Basically, what happened was Zainab and Zayd, they married. Their marriage didn't go well, so they divorced.
So the Sunnis are kuffar for attributing this to Muhammad?
Yeah, it's like Christians saying Jesus lusted at someone. It's apostasy. It's blasphemy.
It's blasphemy. So they are kuffar. They are a huge kuffar when they say that about Rasulullah.
Well, it's apostasy. It's blasphemy if someone says that. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, basically, like for example, is lust a worldly desire? Yes or no?
Well, for me, of course. My Bible
Yes,
is
of
very
course.
clear. If you lust, one of the 10 commandments. One of the top
course,
10
yes,
commandments
lust
is
is-
if you lust after somebody's wife, you're committing a huge sin. And I believe
Yes,
that
that is true.
if I read the Sunni books, I see that the Prophet of Islam broke all 10 commandments. All
Yes,
of
the
them.
Sunni prophet is a joke. Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
And we do know that since lust is a worldly desire, the prophet does not have worldly desires. So
Mm.
if he did lust towards another woman, then that would nullify his prophethood.
Thank you. You see, this is why I always say, brother. I always say, people who know me, people who follow me, I always say Shia Muslims are the real Muslims, not the Sunnis. Because
Yeah,
literally,
simple.
the Sunni books made Muhammad look like a joke.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was Sunni for over a year.
Oh, you left Sunni Islam.
Yes, I did leave Sunni Islam.
Why
yes.
did you leave Sunni Islam, brother?
Well, I saw all the contradictions in the Hadith, and I saw, like, with it from our point of view, Shia Islam made much more sense than Sunni Islam because we are logical, we use reasoning, and the Hadiths always point more towards the Shia perspective rather than the Sunni perspective. Because I know even in Bukhari, it's such a joke, like the way they describe the Prophet. So,
Okay, then I have a question for you because you are now Shia, right?
yes, I am.
Okay, beautiful. What do you think about the book called Al-Kafi?
Al-Kafi, beautiful book, amazing book. It's very
Beautiful,
authentic.
amazing. Do you speak Arabic? Do you read Arabic?
No, I do not. No.
What do you think about, if I can show you something in the Shia books?
Okay, you can do that.
Thank you, Adam, for the donation. God bless you. If I found something troubling, if I would consider Shia Islam, I would have not accepted it because of the thing that I saw in the Shia books, and here's one of them. In one of the Shia hadith, I found this, and this is in Al-Kafi, volume 3, page 163. It's on the screen. Do you want me? Can you read it for me, please?
So, from Abi Abdullah alayhi salam, he was asked, "What is the matter with the dead?" He said, "The sperm which he was created from is thrown out." From Ali, the son of Al-Hussein, "A creature does not die until the sperm from which he was created comes out of his mouth or his eye." So, first of all, Al-Kafi, which chapter in volume 3? That's very important.
This is
This is
here.
very
Look,
important, yes.
this is the book. Al-Kafi, do you see it? I have the
Yes,
physical
but
book.
it's volume 3, but which chapter in volume 3?
Okay, let me show you which one.
Because I can open it right now. So
Let's see, that is... let's see, let me open it from my side, because you Muslims also have, Sunni Shia Muslims, you have also your websites. So let's see if I have the correct one. Okay, here's the first hadith that you read. So the hadith on top here. This is the first one. You know this website, right? Al-Thaqalain?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Al-Kafi, volume 3, book 3, chapter 32. And then look what it says, hadith number 3.
Okay, so
this is the first one.
3, hadith. Okay, it's volume 3. Which book?
Book number 3.
Okay.
Chapter 32. Hadith number 3.
Okay, I see it now. Okay.
That's the first, and then we can move to the second one.
Okay, so yes, I've read this hadith now.
This
is the first time I've seen this hadith.
So what do you think?
There's two different meanings for this. There's the Zahiri meaning and the Batili meaning. The Zahiri is the apparent, which we don't believe that. When it comes to something like this, science disproves the apparent meaning, so there must be a hidden meaning.
So what do you think?
So for this hadith, I don't know the explanation for, but it must be hidden or esoteric.
Hidden, okay, beautiful.
It's an esoteric hadith, yeah. Because some hadiths are very apparent and literal, and some are esoteric.
So you don't have a problem with this hadith? Be honest.
This hadith, I do not understand.
You believe that, let's say you're alive, right? You and me, we are both alive. According to Ali ibn al-Hussein, alayhi salam, he said that a human, let's say a human or a goat, maybe a donkey or a cow, any living creature, does not die until the seed from which it is created comes out his body, from his mouth or his eye. So according to this wisdom, the seed of your father, who made your mother pregnant, will be alive in you. So your father's sperm, let's say, will stay in your body as long you're alive. And when you die, the seed of your father, his sperm cell, will come either out of your mouth or your eye.
So a good explanation for this hadith, it is not the apparent meaning, it's the hidden meaning. So the seed is the soul. So when you die, the soul leaves your body through your mouth or your eye.
To be honest with you, brother, if I just look at it, I would say, ew, brother, ew.
Yes.
The seed of my father is in me all of my life until I die, and it will come out of my mouth and eye. This is like a little very bad, very bad script, very bad movie, brother.
Yes, because this is the apparent meaning, but we don't go
apparent
by the
meaning
for this.
Okay. What about the second hadith that I mentioned?
Which is the second hadith?
Oh, I didn't mention that one. Here's the other one. Let me show you which one I'm talking about. What about the same book, but the following hadith? Let me show you. So let's say this hadith, we throw it under the garbage or under the carpet. We don't like it, we don't take it. What about the following one? Same book. It's a very long hadith. Hadith number 4, book 1, chapter 6. These are Shia hadiths, people in the chat, okay? Shia hadiths, okay? Shia hadiths. Hadith number 4, I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I click here, Sahih. Do you see it?
Yes, we believe every hadith in Al-Kafi, it is Sahih. Every single one.
Every single one is Sahih.
Well, I would say maybe 99%. There's like every once in a while, there's a very rare hadith which would be weak.
I've heard Shia say it's even more authentic than Sahih al-Bukhari of the Sunnis, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely, beautiful. Now, I want you to read with me, okay, brother? I want you to read. It's a very long hadith, but let's say we start from here. It's about talking about how the embryology stages work in Shia Islam, right? So if we start reading, let's say from here. He inspires the womb to open its door so that his creature can enter it and his authoritative determination and measure. Now, here's the most important part. The womb opens its door. Let me make it bigger. The womb opens its door. Oh, yeah, here. He inspires them to open its door so that the creature can enter it and his authority, okay? The womb opens its door and the seed reaches the womb. Then turns back and forth for 40 days. Then it becomes a cloth. You agree with this?
Yes, it's simple, yeah.
You agree with this?
Yes, because even scientifically we know that during when a baby is conceived, the woman, her anatomy, during intercourse, it opens up. It goes wide during it. So yeah, of course. The womb technically does open its door. Like not literally it has a door, but it widens and opens.
Okay. So you believe that semen travels in the womb for 40 days, then it becomes a cloth. You believe in that? You believe that science agree with this?
Yes. Basically, again, there's two ways to interpret hadith, either the apparent meaning or the esoteric meaning.
Okay.
So we take both for different types of hadith. This one, it could be, this one is not the apparent meaning.
Apparent meaning.
So then turns it back at 40 days, because we know after 40 days, it becomes a clot.
Okay. No,
that's when it travels.
No, you missed an essential part, because I have a surprise for you.
What did I miss?
Sperm that has been ejaculated in the woman can live inside the womb, the uterus, for a maximum of 5 days.
Could you know which scientific reference is this?
Any scientific reference. Google it.
All right, I'm up.
So we have a problem with science. If we have to believe in the Shia hadith that are authentic, and you said it's authentic, and I am happy that you said it, and we proved that it's authentic. So
okay, yeah,
being Shia, brother, what I'm trying to say is being Shia, you have to throw away science. You have to believe in the Shia books. Modern day embryologist will call Al-Kafi a big fat joke.
Okay, could I see the hadith again real quick?
Sure.
Okay.
And then when you're done, I want you to explain to me what a blood clot is.
This is not a blood clot, it's just a clot. Like
yes, it says a blood clot. It says in the Arabic blood clot.
Okay. So yeah, this is during very early fetal.
What is a blood clot, brother? So here here is a mistake already. Because semen does not stay for 40 days in the womb. That's already scientifically disproven. What is a blood clot?
Back and forth, this is after the
yeah. So then it says the semen. Yes. So it's still semen, right?
Not for 40 days.
That's what it says.
Turns back and forth.
It says it. No. You're misreading it, brother. You see, moments ago we already said, Sunni Islam is a big fat comedy show. But brother, look what it says. The seed. So seed means sperm cell. Nutfa. That's the Arabic. If you go to the Arabic, it says nutfa.
Okay.
Nutfa is a drop of semen.
Okay. Yes.
So this drop of semen, it's in the womb for how many days? It goes back and forth. It's traveling as if it has its own life. It keeps going back and forth for 40 long days. Moments ago, we showed that science of the day, embryology, disproves that, contradicts that. But then it becomes a cloth. Have you ever seen semen becoming cloth, a blood cloth?
No, I have not. It becomes a clot, basically.
What is a blood clot? What is a clot?
A blood clot is when
what is a blood clot?
Together. That's what a blood clot is.
What is a blood clot?
A blood clot is a clot of blood.
Is it dead or
dead?
Dead. Yes. So you believe that semen in the womb of your mother that traveled for 40 days will die?
Will die, no. Again.
And after becoming a blood clot, it will die. So what do we just learn from this? That means you are basically living dead. You're a zombie in the womb of your mother. Dead blood.
Again, there's two different meanings. There's the apparent and then the esoteric. If we look at the esoteric meaning, the clot could be the early clump of flesh when right after the baby was conceived.
But brother, what
And
happened?
then
What happened with the
afterwards-
egg? The egg run out of the womb of the woman.
No, this was after it fertilized.
Where's the egg?
and then
Where
and
does
then
it say
fertilized.
fertilize? Where? Show me.
It's
Show
not
me in the
mentioned
Arabic.
the hadith, so this is why
Show me
there's
where
the
it's talking
esoteric
about. Where's the egg mentioned? There's no egg. It's talking about nutfa. That's what it's talking about.
nutfa, yes, it mentions nutfa.
Where's
yes.
okay?
It
Where's the baida?
that's not
Where's
mentioned in
where's the
hadith.
egg? What happened to the egg?
It's not mentioned.
It's not. It
The egg
does
is
not
not
exist.
mentioned in
It does not exist in Islam at all. It's not. It does not exist in the Quran. It does not exist in the Hadith. If you want to be either Sunni, Shia, whatever you are, I don't care which sect you follow, you have to believe that women have no eggs at all. Because according to the Quran, let us go to the Quran. Same story. Look, if we go to the Quran, brother, look, chapter 23, ayah 14. The Quran is not corrupted, right, brother?
No, it is. It
Okay.
is.
It is.
It is.
The Quran is corrupted?
Yes.
The Quran is corrupted?
Yes.
Unbelievable. Are you akhbari?
I am akhbari.
So you are a type of Shia who believes that the Quran is corrupted. If I
Yes.
read the following ayah for you, you think it's corrupted?
No, because we know which eyes are corrupted and which one isn't.
Okay, is
Which
this
ones are
one
not.
corrupted, brother?
Let me open. It's 23:14. So this one, no, this one is not corrupted.
This one is not corrupted. Okay. Chapter 23, ayah 14. Read with me. Therefore, we created the sperm a cloth. ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة. The word alaqa is a blood clot. That
Okay.
frozen blood. You see that the Quran and your hadith agrees with one another. So we have nutfa. This is a wrong translation because nutfa means a drop of semen. So here they are not correct in the translation. Then it says the semen, the drop of semen on nutfa becomes a blood clot. It's a
Yeah,
mistake.
it turns into a clot.
It's a
yes.
mistake. What happened to the egg?
So we see, and then from our view of the Quran, it says, "Then we created the seed to be a clot." That's what.
Yeah,
it
but
says.
where's the egg? What happened to the egg? Somebody ate the egg?
The egg is not mentioned.
So the egg is not mentioned. It does not exist. Thank you.
It does exist. It's just
Where?
not mentioned in the verse.
Show me where. Show me where.
It's not mentioned in this verse, but it exists. Because science.
No,
we know
yeah, but science
scientifically-
disagree. No, it does not. If you know your Quran, brother, let me tell you straightforward. Your Quran is stolen from the work of Galen. Galen,
And-
who lived 500 years at least before Islam, before your prophet, in his book, in his works, we know that Galen said that women have semen and men have semen. And when the semen of a woman that comes from her chest area, let's say from the rib cage, from the necklace area, have you ever seen a woman with a necklace?
Yes.
That part of her body, the rib cage, the necklace area, women in Islam, according to the Quran, and your hadith agree with this, that semen comes from there. She doesn't have eggs, she has semen, she has nutfa. And the nutfa of a man comes from, not from his ball sack, it comes from his backbone. And you can find this also in the Quran in chapter 86, ayah 7.
86 ayah 7. Let me open that.
Yeah. Back to back with this ayah, look. Let me put it on the screen.
86 7.
Mm-hmm. Emerging from between the backbone and the ribs. Ejaculated fluid. The backbone of the man and the ribs of the woman.
Okay. Yes. And our tafsir of this Quran verses, because we know during early fetal development, when the body is just a clot, it's all clumped up of flesh.
But
Early
brother,
on
what
in
happened to the you believe that women have semen?
No.
Yes, that's what the Quran says. يخرج من بين الصلب والترائب.
Yeah.
It
'cause
gushes
says
out. It gushes out from between the backbone and the ribs of the woman. So you believe when you get married that your wife can gush semen out of her
No,
ribcage?
where does it say women? Where does it say women?
What do you think the ribs is about?
The ribs that can mention men.
Show me one Shia hadith that says this is not about
Yeah.
the woman.
So we already have. I already opened the tafsir for this,
Yes.
and so it
The
explains that
tara'ib refers to who? What tara'ib
The-
refers to the men or the women?
I don't speak Arabic, so
Okay. The ribs. The tara'ib means ribs, brother.
okay, the ribs. Yes.
Ribs of who?
The ribs of the man has to be.
No. Open the tafsir for me, please.
Okay, yes, I can.
Which tafsir do you use?
I use Tafsir al-Askari.
Al-Askari, okay. Al-Askari, you mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Tafsir al-Askari. Let's see if we can find something like that. Where do you have access to Al-Askari's tafsir?
I can send you the link in the stage
Sure,
chat.
that would be awesome.
So right here. The tafsir is very long for this ayah though, so.
Yeah, no problem. Did you put it? Okay. Okay, beautiful. So what is that English translation?
There's English and Arabic, yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you see the tafsir?
Yes, just a second. Blood. Okay. Okay. Let me put it on a screen for everybody to see. Oh. This is the tafsir that you sent me. Thank you for
Yes, this
sending
is
it to me, brother, in humanity.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Here's the part. He is creator of water pouring forth, coming from between the back and the ribs. So this is the ayah, chapter 86 and 87 soon also. Okay. We go down. Nerves. I have never seen this tafsir before because there are so many tafsir, of course. But no problem. Let's see. A Jew said to Rasulullah, shall I not ask you about something which no one would know except the Prophet? He said, and what is it, Ya Rasulullah? He said, about the resemblance of the son to his father and his mother. He said, the water of the man is white and thick, and the water of the woman is yellow and thin. Do you agree with this?
Yes.
A woman's semen is yellow and thin?
It doesn't say semen, it says water.
No, it says semen.
It says water.
No, it says semen, referring to water.
Where does it say semen? No, it only says the water of the man is...
what is what is that water? What do you think the water is?
The water of the man is semen, but the water of the woman is not semen.
What?
Yeah, because we know even during intercourse, women do produce a liquid that is not semen. It's thin and yellow.
Okay, let us start again from zero. So the water of the man is white and thick.
Yes.
When it's talking about the water, what is that water?
This is referring to semen.
And what is the other water?
This is referring to the liquid a woman produces during sexual intercourse.
So in the Arabic language, when we talk about ma al-rajul wa ma al-mar'a, it's not talking about semen?
Well, I don't speak Arabic, so I wouldn't know.
Well, I as an Arabic speaker tell you that when it's talking about the ma, it means semen. So let's continue. So women have semen like the men. So if the water of the man is higher than the water of the woman, the child will be male. You agree with this?
Well, yeah, it's esoteric. So again, there's an apparent meaning and a hidden meaning.
Okay, beautiful. Let's see. So you see, it's talking about two sperms. It refutes you, brother.
Where is it?
Here.
Oh, the next one? Yeah. This is metaphorical. Another
brother, you're not serious, right?
No, I'm serious.
Metaphorical. So when we talk about sperm, sperm becomes metaphorical, brother. Moments ago, it wasn't metaphorical. We're talking about embryology. What do you mean metaphorical? You have metaphor in the womb of your mother? You're a metaphor in the womb of your mother?
No, the actual egg, no. The egg is literal, yes.
So a woman has what?
Well, a woman has an egg.
No, the woman have a sperm.
But yes, this is esoteric.
No, brother, it's literal. So if it was the sperm of the woman, you gave me this tafsir, not me. It's not my tafsir, it's yours. You gave it to me. Your tafsir refutes you, brother. It's on the screen.
Okay, so again, it says 2 sperms occupy the womb. So whichever.
So how many sperms? 2 sperms. Which sperm? The sperm of a man and the sperm of a woman. Okay, which is more? So a woman's sperm. So in other words, brother, if you're married, your wife will have more sperm than you. Okay. Anyway, let us continue. And then it said the sperm wanders in the man for 40. Wait, what? For 40 days. So this becomes even more horrible. And then we have angels and whatnot. Women have a sperm. Do you see it?
Okay. Well, yeah.
And her sperm, if we go back to the ayah, her sperm comes from where? From her ribs. So the first part is about men. Their sperm comes from the backbone, and the sperm of a woman comes from her ribs. You believe women have sperm and it comes from a rib cage?
First of all, the verse, where does it say women are being mentioned? Because the tafsir never mentions the sperm from the woman is coming from the ribs. That's what it doesn't say that.
Of course, brother, because this part is about the women. This part about the men, because the tafsir that you're giving me is talking literally about 2 sperms, sperm of a man and sperm of a woman. Since the ayah is talking about 1 sperm that comes from the backbone, it must be either the man or the woman, right? One comes from the backbone, and the other one comes from the ribs.
I mean, it comes from both between. It says between the backbones and the ribs.
As for the bones, oh sorry, this not this. No, wait, I have to go down. One sperm, the sperm of the man, comes from his backbone, and the sperm of the man comes from her ribs.
Okay, yeah. Well, the tafsir, as for the bones, yeah.
You see?
It comes for the man, yeah, it comes from between the backbones and the ribs.
Do you agree with this? Do you believe that women have semen, brother? Women have sperm?
They don't have literal
Well, yes, they have. That's what it says.
Again, there's a esoteric meaning. It's not
no, brother, it has nothing to do with... No, bro, now you're playing games. Brother, taqiyya does not work on me. Let me tell you straight ahead. The Arabic is in front of me. The Arabic is there, is on the screen. And even the translation that you are giving me, this is a translation, disagrees with you. And actually, you have to believe that women have semen. The water of the woman is thin and yellow.
Well, yes, it is thin and yellow. Yes.
So women have semen that is thin and yellow.
The semen, it's not like the...
To be honest with you, if I was a woman and I see this, I will leave Islam immediately. Shia, Sunnis, all of them agree.
Agree on what?
They agree on this. The Sunnis agree with you.
Okay.
So if I was a Sunni, or if I was Shia and I would be a woman, or maybe if I was married to a woman, I would be really in horror. You know why? Because if I get married to, let's say, a Shia Muslim woman, on my wedding day with her, there's a huge possibility that she's going to leak semen from her breasticles. That would be horror. Imagine if you are married, you get married, on your wedding night, your wife starts to leak semen from her breasticles.
I would be concerned.
Yeah, me too. So why are you Shia Muslim, brother? You think that you left Sunni Islam. You told me in the beginning, you left Sunni Islam because it has many flaws in it. Here we see the same flaws. What do you think? Is it not time to leave Islam in its entirety, in its complete form?
I see. So
brother, I think you sound like a very, I have to give it to you, a very respectful gentleman. And I have noticed that most Shia Muslims that I've talked to, they're very respectful. They are way different than Sunni Muslims. Sunni Muslims are very aggressive. They are very filthy. Every couple of words is nasty. They love to even interrupt me when I'm talking. And here we are having an awesome conversation. And I'm glad though, because in the end, brother, before we won't take anything with us except the truth, right? Because only the
yes.
truth and only the truth will set everybody free.
Of course, I agree with you.
You left Sunni Islam because you found out that Sunni Islam is not the truth. Then you moved to Shia Islam, and now we are finding out that Shia Islam has the same flaws.
Yes, and I do believe that there is an issue here that I need to find out.
And we also went to Al-Kafi, right? Remember Al-Kafi? We started with Al-Kafi. Al-Kafi agrees.
Yes.
Look what it says here. This is the Al-Kafi hadith that I put earlier on the screen, brother. Look, if we continue reading, it becomes even more horrible. Look, brother. Why I'm saying horrible, and not because I'm trying to make a joke out of it, no. What I'm saying is that there are very big issues here. It started about a womb, and then semen that is traveling. The semen of men and women is traveling. So here we have semen that is mixed, right? The semen of the men and the woman is mixed, and it's traveling back and forth for 40 days. We notice that this cannot be 40 days also. It should be maximum of 5 days, because science says maximum of 5 days. Then it becomes dead blood. Halaqa in Arabic language is frozen dead blood. Here, this is a false translation. It's not saying embryo in the Arabic. Then the piece of flesh in which veins spread like a net. There's a problem, brother.
Okay, so if we were to go to the literal apparent meaning, then we would be completely lost and misguided.
Yes.
So the only way is to go through an esoteric meaning. So we see...
but even if we go to the Quran, brother, look, after this stage, so we have frozen dead blood. If I choose another translation, let's see what this translation says. Look, congealed blood, a clot, blood clot, a dead blood clot. You see it? Then of that clot, that blood clot that is dead, so you're dead in this stage. Literally, you are not alive. Okay, and you know what happens to a woman that has a blood clot in her body? You know what the risk is?
What happens?
Oh, your mother could die.
I see.
You know why your mother can die? Do you have any idea?
Why? Because of the blood clot?
Yeah, the blood clot. A blood clot blocks veins. If you are a blood clot, because it says it's you, okay? If you are a blood clot in the womb of your mother, you yourself, you're a risk to your mother. Why? Here's why. This is you,
so
brother. This part is you. Look, do you see? This is a blood vein. You are this. You see this. You see this part here? These are red blood cells. This is you. You are blocking literally the blood veins of your mother. The veins of your mother. So if you become a blood clot, your mother could even die because of you. If you believe in the words of your Prophet and Allah.
Yes, because this is the apparent meaning. However,
no, not apparent, brother. No. Literal meaning. Literally, that's what it says. It literally says you are a blood clot. You're dead blood in your mother's body. Your mother, her life is in danger because of you. If we believe in Allah's words, right? Then look what it says. If we continue reading, then we made out of that lump of flesh bones. This is another mistake. If we believe in this, you know what this means, brother? Look, mistake after mistake after mistake in the Quran. If we forget about the hadith, for example, mistake. Why am I saying mistake after mistake? Because look, according to this part, this here, we have another problem with science. Why? Because according to science, flesh and bones develop simultaneously. But according to the Quran, you are bones. So according to this ayah, you look like this, brother. Look. You literally look, let's say if I, you look like this in the womb of your mother. What do you think about this picture? If I put the picture, let's pretend this is you in the womb of your mother. Do you believe you look like this?
I don't see any picture on the screen. No, I see.
You believe that you look like this in the womb of your mother?
No, I do not believe I look like
cute
that.
Baby, though. This is Halloween. Don't get me wrong. It's Halloween. I have a young kid myself, so my kid would look like this maybe because, I see the comedy in it. But brother, if you believe in Allah's words, at this very stage, You have no flesh around your body, around your bones.
I see. So
let's say your mother, I hope not, and of course it's not because you're alive, you're already out of the womb of your mother. You're a grown man, let's say. But at that very stage, when you were in the womb of your mother, let's say your mother, I don't wish that for any mother to happen, because I have a wife, she's mother of 2 beautiful children. She gave me 2 beautiful children. But let's say at this very stage, your mother slips and she loses you in her womb. You die in her womb. You get your mother gets a miscarriage. We can say to your father, congratulations, you became father to a skeleton baby. A skeleton comes out of the vagina of the mother, looking like this.
Okay, so our translation of the Quran, and it has nothing like this, because it says, then we created the seed to be a clot, then we created the clot to be a lump of flesh, then we created bones in the lump of flesh.
No, that's not what it says. That's false translation. Because it says here, فَخَلَقْنَا الْمُضْغَةَ, we created the mudgha, which is a flesh. عِدَامًا, we created the flesh into bones. عِدَامًا, so it becomes, that flesh becomes bones. And then it says, we clothe, like a jacket, you know a jacket? We clothe the idam with flesh, lahman. So basically, like a jacket, the bones get flesh around them. Literally like a jacket, you see it? And clothe, look brother, and clothe the bones with flesh. So this is another another disaster when it comes to science. An embryologist, if you go to school or university, ask any embryologist, any scientist, ask him, do you believe when you are in the womb of your mother at this stage, do you think that you are a bone, you're nothing but bones, and then Allah clothed the bones with flesh? It's a mistake, brother. Come on.
Yes, I see. So our imams...
So you said yes. You said yes. I'm happy that you're honest. So why do you worship a God that can make mistakes, brother?
Well, first of all, you know that we have these imams who are able to interpret and adjust the Sharia for the times. And
so Allah's words need interpretation, brother? Allah is not clear enough here? The Arabic is clear, brother.
No. Quran that we have today is
brother, the Arabic is very clear. The Arabic is clear.
Not a single verse in the Quran that we have today is clear anymore.
What did your scholars, the tafsir that you gave me earlier, okay? What does that tafsir say that you send it to me? Let's see what it says.
This tafsir from the imams. So
okay, can you send me for chapter 23:14? Can you send me the PDF tafsir, please, so that we can go through it? Since we're talking about the truth, and the truth, like we agreed both together, should set us free. So send me the file too.
I just sent it. Yes. For Surah Al-Mu'minun. Yes.
Let me open that one too. Let's go to that ayah. All right. 23 verse 14. That's the verse that we're looking for. Okay. 23:12. Oh, what happened to 14? 40 days, it becomes, you see, again, the seed comes to be in the womb for 40 days. Do you see it? Then it becomes a clot for 40 days, which is another disaster. Then it becomes a lump for 40 days. Another disaster. So when the 4 months are complete, why did they leave out? Wait. What happened to the flesh part and the bones? What happened to it? Why are they not talking about it?
Well, I do not know, but as you know, because I am akhbari.
Did they skip it? إن العظام تكون في. Wait here. سمعت يقول قال أبو جعفر عليه السلام. Okay. علقة. Okay. مضغة 40. The whole bones is skipped. They did not even dare to talk about it. They skipped it.
Okay.
Here in
see.
this tafsir.
So, if this tafsir is skipped, so I believe you know basic things about akhbaris and that we do not believe the Quran is hujjah without the tafsir. So if there's no tafsir for this part of the verse, then we can't accept it.
Yeah. And even here your translation, brother, look. Then we clothe the bones with flesh. Do you see it? So even your translation agrees.
Yes, and it says, then we created then we clothed the bones with flesh. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it says.
I see. And so if the tafsir
So even
did not mention,
no, this is not the tafsir, this is the ayah. So here we have
I
the
know.
translation of the ayah. So even your translation that you're giving me agrees with me, not with you.
I see. Yes, because again, does the tafsir mention the bones and the flesh? No, it does not.
Yes,
the
it
ayah
says,
does.
then we clothe the bones with flesh. So
Yes,
if
the
you have to
ayah
believe
mentions
what it says, again we go back, you have to believe that you look like this.
Okay, well, yes, because the ayah mentions this, but the tafsir doesn't. Because the tafsir doesn't, it's not hujjah.
But brother, did I create this translation?
No,
You gave it to me,
you-
brother.
I did, yes.
Okay.
Because
So do you
yeah,
agree with this translation or not?
I do agree with the translation.
Okay, then you have to believe that you look like this.
No, I do not believe that I look like
That's
this
what it says,
because-
brother. They are literally translating the Arabic.
Yes, but if there's Quran and
Here,
it does
this
not,
part.
and it, because this is not accompanied with tafsir, I don't take this part of the verse as hujjah.
I see.
This is how we take the Quran. If there's no tafsir from the Imam, we do not take it as hujjah.
So okay. So you don't take it as a hujjah because they forgot to do the tafsir for it.
Since there is missing tafsir, we do not take this part as
Okay.
hujjah. We only take the Quran with the tafsir
Okay.
as hujjah.
Okay. So they left it out. They didn't even care to give us the meaning for it. I'm just fact checking if they ثم يكون علقة 40. No, they don't even talk about the idam at all.
Okay, then
They
I
left
cannot
it
take
out.
this as hujjah then.
Okay. But the Quran, what are they going to do with the Quran?
Well, what about the Quran?
That it says that the idam are literally covered with flesh.
Yes, this is not hujjah without the tafsir, and since the tafsir, there's no tafsir for it, we cannot take this part of the verse as hujjah.
Okay. So
Yes,
Allah's
this is
words
how
are
Allah
not
studies.
clear enough according to you. Allah is not clear enough.
No, Allah was clear, but since there was
But is he
tafsir
clear or
was
is he
missing.
not clear? Because on the other hand, you say he's clear, but you need the words of men to explain Allah's words that are clear. You said it's
with the
clear.
tafsir. 'Cause
So we have
believe
a
the tafsir
we have a
is still-
problem here,
the
brother.
tafsir-
Brother, all due respect, we have a problem here. You say it's clear, but then it's not clear. Is it clear or it's not clear? It's one of the two.
The tafsir is clear because the tafsir is kalamullah and the ayah is kalamullah. So,
Okay. So when Allah says that the bones are covered with flesh, is it clear?
no, not without tafsir.
So it's clear, but it's not clear without tafsir. Okay, got it.
Yes, it's not clear without tafsir.
But it's clear.
Only with tafsir, yes.
But you said Allah's words are clear. The Quran is clear. Because the Quran said in another ayah, we explained everything in details.
Yes, this was when the Quran was revealed with tafsir, because we believe that when the Quran was revealed, Allah sent down tafsir with it. Due to ta'rif, and since the Quran is muharraf, it was the tafsir was removed.
Yeah, so the Quran is corrupted. And you said the Quran is corrupted. Which chapters are corrupted according to you as Akhbari?
There's just different ayahs in each chapters that have been corrupted. Like I know Surah Al
How do
Imran
you
has
find
many-
out that they
many
are
ayahs.
corrupted? What is your authoritative?
Well,
Who
in
do you
Tafsir
take
al-Asri-
to know if certain ayahs are corrupted?
Well,
As a
Tafsir al-Asri
Akhbari.
points out which points out which ayahs have been
Ah, the
corrupted. So,
tafsir. Okay, got it. Thank you.
yes, it explains and it also corrects how the verse should be recited. Like an
Mm.
example of a corrupted verse is Quran 940 or Quran 333. These
I
are
see.
examples of ayahs which have been corrupted. Yes.
I see. But we have a problem in chapter 60. Wait, not 60, 116.
So
let's see. If we go to the Quran, what was that ayah again? Chapter 6? No, chapter 6, sorry, not
Chapter
66.
6, chapter 6, which ayah in chapter 6?
Let's see. Which ayah? Ayah 1.
Okay, which ayah?
Can you read the
chapter-
ayah for me, please? It's on the screen.
Okay, chapter 6, which one?
115. 115, it's on the screen.
115, okay, let me open 115. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Okay, so 115 it says, "And the word of your Lord has been accomplished truly and justly. There is none who can change his words. He is the hearing, the knowing." This verse is corrupted. We see. This is not how it was revealed.
So this verse is corrupted.
Yes. It was revealed saying, "And the beautiful word of your Lord has been accomplished truly and justly." That's what it's supposed to say.
So in the tafsir that you gave me earlier, it says it's corrupted?
Yes.
Can you send me the file, please? So I want to read it.
Yes. If you go to chapter 6, I sent the tafsir for chapter 6. If you go to 115, it will highlight how the verse was actually revealed.
Wow. Beautiful. Oh, I have to go all the way down. Okay. 115. 120. Okay.
Oh, you just passed it.
Right here. Right? Past it?
No, a little bit down. No, you passed it, yeah.
Where does it say it's...
It says scroll down a little bit.
Yeah.
No, other way. Other way. Yeah. Keep going a little bit. You'll see where there's red highlight right here. Yes.
But what is the corruption then, according to you?
So it says in the Quran we have today, you see, the highlighted, that's how it was revealed. "And the beautiful word of your Lord has been accomplished truly and justly."
And may I be sacrificed for you. But rather we are reciting it as, "And the word of your Lord has been accomplished truly and justly." But only that part is corrupted.
No, we believe that the full verse, because there was different additions, because it's the true verse is, "And the word of your Lord has been accomplished truly and justly." Yeah.
Oh yeah, here referring to
That's
the
how we
tahrif.
recite it. And this is how I recite the Quran.
Oh, I see. But you just created another problem, because here in the bottom, look, "And the word of your Lord has been accomplished truly and justly. There is none who can change his words."
Yes, this is the Muharraf version of the ayah, yes. Because the one with the highlighted red is the true ayah. I do not recite this version of the ayah.
This highlighted ayah, is this the corruption or the actual ayah, according to you?
This is the corrupted ayah right here. Yes, this is the corrupted ayah, and I do not recite this ayah.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. 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 So what you have in your hands is not the real Quran, right? According to you.
Oh, it's Muharraf, yes.
Muharraf. And is it true that when Imam al-Mahdi comes, he will give you the correct, uncorrupted Quran?
This is true.
I see.
Because yes, I'm being very clear, very honest. Many people will try to say that the Quran is not corrupted. Well, we've proven that it is. So,
does your Quran have similar amount of ayahs compared to the Hafs Quran or not?
No, it has 11,000 missing ayahs.
Around 11,000, right?
11 to 12,000, yeah.
So you agree in the hadith? You agree with the hadith in Al-Kafi where it says that originally it was 17,000?
Yes, 17,000, correct.
Let's see if we can pull up that hadith.
Yes, we do accept this hadith. It's sahih, even for usulis. So.
But the 12er Shias do not agree with you, right, about that?
The Akhbaris are 12ers.
But not all of them are all 12 verse.
No, all akhbaris are 12 verse. It's like Oriental and Eastern Orthodox. Think of it that way.
So according to you, all 12 verse Shia believe that the Quran is muharraf?
No, only the akhbari 12 verse.
Okay, the akhbar, yeah, okay. So here is the
akhbari
hadith.
12 verse, yeah.
Yeah. Here is the same book that we read earlier, Usul al-Kafi, volume 2 by Al-Kailani. Volume 2, page 634. In al-Quran, the Quran that Jibreel gave to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa alihi wasallam, 17,000 ayah. So originally the Quran that was given from Jibreel to Muhammad, by Jibreel to Muhammad, was 70,000 ayahs, right? 17,000 verses. So let me type it out for the people. 1700 originally. That's the amount of ayahs in total. So if we do the following calculation, okay? The Quran of today, and if we talk about the Hafs specifically, the Quran contains how many verses?
6,236, I think, yeah.
Okay. So if I take my calculator just to give the audience an idea. So 1700 minus 6,236. Around 10,000, actually specifically, 10,764 missing ayahs. What happened to those ayahs that are missing now?
Removed. They were removed or lost.
Who could that who made that happen? Uthman?
Uthman ibn Affan. Yes, Uthman.
So wait, when Uthman ibn Affan destroyed the Qurans and burned them to the ground, he did not only barbecued the original manuscripts, but he also got rid of 10,764 ayahs?
Correct. Yes, he did.
Can we clearly say that Uthman was a Kafir ibn Kafir?
Yeah, he was.
For burning and destroying Allah's Quran?
Yes. May Allah curse him, yeah.
La'natullah al Uthman, right?
La'natullah al Uthman, yes.
Unbelievable.
What's unbelievable?
That we have this disaster, you know? This is a disaster, brother. Don't you see the disaster? That Allah allowed someone like Uthman to not only burn the original Qurans, they don't exist anymore, but he even allowed Uthman to remove 10,764 ayahs. How can Allah allow that to happen?
Because we have free will.
Mm.
Allah gave us free will, and with our free will, we corrupted the book.
Oh, I see. Yeah, if I can put the translation, people are maybe asking for the translation. Here is the translation, guys. This is Al-Kafi, Volume 2, Book 3, Chapter 14, Hadith number 28. And of course, the Hadith is Muthaq, so it's agreed on.
Yes, it is.
The Quran that Jibreel brought to Muhammad had 17,000 verses.
Correct.
This is Shia Hadith, guys. Don't confuse it with the Sunni Hadiths, please.
Yes.
There you go.
But then also, I can prove that even in Sunni books, Ibn Abbas, he told the people, if there's anything in the Quran missing, just replace it with poetry.
Yes. I have the Hadith. It's Sahih.
Yes.
But you said free will. Which, do you have a Hadith or something for me? An authentic Hadith or something, maybe from Al-Kafi, where it says that you have free will as Shia Muslim?
Yes, we do not believe in predestination like the Sunnis do. We do have Hadith about it.
Where can I find such a Hadith?
It's in Al-Kafi. I can find it.
Okay, can you send it to me if you have it?
Yes, I can go find it. Because I do believe Sunnis believe in predestination, but we do believe in free will.
Yeah,
so
Sunnis believe even that Allah, they make Allah look like a clown, and they believe that Allah fixed even adultery on them.
It's a joke, yeah. We do not believe this whatsoever. So
okay, interesting. Even Adam is refuting Moses in Sunni Islam, saying that Adam says that Allah wrote on him a sin 40 days before his creation. It's in the Sunni books. If I'm not mistaken, it's in Bukhari.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, in Sunni Islam, Allah loves you to sin.
Okay, I found it. It's in Nahj al-Balagha. So Nahj al-Balagha, book 3, chapter 78, sermons of 78.
Can you drop the link
It's
for me,
up.
please?
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, it's from the same website. Beautiful.
So Imam Ali alayhi salam said, Allah the Glorified has ordered people to act by free will and has cautioned them and refrained from evil, basically. So he's saying that Imam Ali is saying.
Where's that part? Just sorry, forgive me. Where's that part? Here? Okay. Allah, the Glorified, has ordered his people to act by free will. Oh, I see it. And has cautioned them and refrained them from evil. I see.
Yes. Yes, because even the Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they believe that their sins were predestined and they are still going to be punished for it. However, this is not the case, then that would mean Allah is an unjust God.
I see.
Because if we use logic, if God has already predestined our sins and we will be punished for something that we had no choice in, then that would mean God is unjust. So even just using logic.
Well, the Arabic doesn't say what the English says, though.
What do you mean? Like, what's the...
It doesn't talk about free will at all.
Well, what does it talk about?
It says just he gave him to choose. You could interpret it as free will, though.
Does it say tafwid?
It says that they can choose. Doesn't talk about free will at all. That's not what the Arabic says.
Okay.
This is added. This part is added, brother. This yellow here, what I just highlighted, is added extra. It only says that they can choose.
Yes.
It says in Arabic, Allah, the Most High, or to be glorified, let's say, Subhanallah, in Allah Subhanahu. Glory to Allah. He commanded his servants or his worshippers, let's say, his slaves, in choosing.
I see.
Not free will. So you can choose. There's a huge difference when I say choosing something. I can choose, a car. I like a BMW more than a Mercedes, right? Benz. Or maybe I like if I watch Formula 1, I like, to support, let's say, that team over the other team. But it's not talking about free will. This is literally a faulty translation. I can choose. I can choose, but it's not talking about free will at all.
Yeah, so I found another hadith then, if this was not clear. This one is very clear that says that that us Shia, we reject predestination, as found in this hadith I just sent you. It's
just a second, okay? Just a second.
Okay, no problem.
I had someone at the door. Forgive me.
That's okay.
All right. Okay. If what hadith? Can you send it to me so we can read it?
Yes, I can send it again. Yes, it's this one. It's towards the middle of the hadith.
Okay. Yo, I see
Yeah.
all the time. I see Zurara. Is not Zurara? Uh,
Zurara is one of the greatest companions.
Yeah.
He's basically our version of Peter to
yeah,
Imam
but
Ja'far al-Sadiq.
but Zurara, is he not criticized by your own Shia
That
scholars?
was during Taqiyya. That was during Taqiyya.
But they called him a liar, didn't they?
That was during Taqiyya, because we know Zurara was truthful. He's praised by the Imam.
So what do you mean doing taqiyya?
Well, they said Zurara was a liar and disassociated from him out of Taqiyya, so they wouldn't be killed. Because Zurara was one of the main figures of Shia Islam.
I know he's one of the four, right?
One of the four what?
Four scholars who are basically reporting hadith. One of the main four.
Sort of, yeah. He was one of the close companions of the Imam, yes.
Yeah, but he's called a liar. You agree?
He's not a liar. He was they called him a liar out of Taqiyya. So they did not they called him a liar, but no, he was not, because he was praised by the Imam as a truthful person, basically. 1 second.
Where's the part where it says okay, no problem. Where's the part where it says free will here? In this hadith. I don't see it. Why after Yunus?
Okay, I'm back. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Where's talking about the free will then?
You see, others believe in predestination, which we similar disassociate from it. You see? It's talking about that we do not believe in predestination. So the opposite of predestination is free will.
Oh, I see here. This part. Okay. Okay. Others believe in predestination, which we similarly dissociate from us. No, it's not of the religion of your forefathers. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, you see, I'm learning. Started learning about Shia Islam for the last couple of years, but going to be honest with you, I'm still learning much about Shia Islam. I know a lot about it, but it's not like my knowledge about Sunni Islam.
I see, because it's much easier to refute the Sunnis.
You know why? Because to be honest with you, just the recent couple of years that I have access finally to Shia books, because it's really hard for us to find Shia books. But I'm slowly getting there. What do you think about the following hadith that I found in Usul al-Kafi about this one? I found a very interesting hadith that I want to talk about. Since you said you believe that al-Kafi is authentic, right? You said it's completely authentic. I found this interesting hadith in Usul al-Kafi, volume 1, same.
Okay.
Page 284. Usul al-Kafi, volume 1, page 284, we go down. It says, when Muhammad was born, لما ولد النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم, there was no milk for him. And then it says, Abu Talib, the uncle of Muhammad, put him on his breasts, and then Allah sent down milk from the breast of Abu Talib. So Muhammad is literally breastfeeding as a baby from his uncle's breasticles.
I see. So
do you have a problem with this or not?
In this one, yes, there's a scribal error, because we have another narration where it mentions
scribal error.
It was
in
not
al-Kafi.
Yeah.
You said moments ago. It's fully accepted.
The reports are authentic, yeah, but there could be some words that are off, yeah. So we know it was Thuwayba, not Abu Talib. I can send in the chat right here.
So another man,
Right here.
according to you.
It was Thuwayba was a slave girl.
Ah, a slave girl. So we have a
As a
corruption
woman.
within
It was
al-Kafi,
her-
but you say it's authentic?
Well, I believe there are scribal errors. Like I believe that the metin can have some scribal errors through analysis. Yeah.
Okay, so what you're saying is the hadith is authentic,
The hadith, yeah, but it just
but it
they wrote down
contains a
the wrong thing.
scribal error.
Yes, I believe
Interesting.
that there can be scribal errors. Yeah.
Okay. So we have a corruption inside an authentic hadith in the matan, in the text.
In the metin, yeah, The sanad is all authentic though.
Okay. You
And
see,
the
I'm
metin,
interesting. And according to because I did not find it in Al Majlis, he's saying.
It's by Sheikh Saduq, I believe.
Okay. I'm taking notes.
Yeah, but first it was Thuwayba, then Halima. So no, it does not mention Abu Talib in the actual.
So it's Halima. Halima is the one who breastfed him.
Thuwayba, then Halima after. Yes.
Sorry, who first?
It was Thuwayba and then Halima.
Thuwayba. Okay.
Yes.
Corruption in the text. Okay, in the meta.
Yeah, the metin, yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Because there's no footnote that explains that. You know, normally you have footnote here, but there's no footnote.
Yeah, like I know Mentioncy does explain a lot, but he doesn't get every single thing.
Mm.
I don't think Mentioncy was aware of the scribal error though.
Al-Majlisi didn't know about it.
Well,
the same guy who did the grading, right?
I'm not sure if Mentioncy was aware of it, so. Well, I'm not sure if he was, so.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. I have an issue with one thing though.
Yes.
I found a hadith that one of Allah's names is it's kind of disturbing, to be honest with you. If I would be Shia, I would reconsider in worshipping Allah. Here's a book called, you know this website, Shia Online Library?
I do, yes.
This is the book called At-Tawheed by Sheikh Saduq that you mentioned earlier. He's a good guy, right, in Shia Islam? Sheikh Saduq? Okay. Is he among the 12 Imams?
Sheikh Saduq, no, he's not among the 12 Imams, no.
He's not, right? Okay.
No, he's a scholar.
Scholar, okay. On page 219, it says that one of the names of Allah, look,
okay,
is
So Sheikh Saduq said this?
This is said by Abu Abdullah alayhi salam. The father of Abdullah says it, not. Saduq just included this hadith.
Okay,
one of the names, so if I copy, so that the people.
Could you send me the link to this, please?
Sure, no problem. So if I put the translation, is one of the names of Allah. Sure, here's the link.
Could I see the link though?
Yeah, I will send it. I'm not sure if I need to shorten it because it contains Arabic words in the link. So let me make it smaller a little bit. Give me a second. Tiny URL. Else it won't work. Nice. Website is down. Tiny URL. Okay, let me see if Discord accepts it though. It's a long. Okay, it does.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay. For the people also on YouTube, here's the link. One of the names of Allah is Inna ism min asma Allah Azza wa Jal in Shia Islam.
So I believe it's Alif and Ha, right?
Yeah. Alif
so
Ha.
just No, that would be like
not
two alif.
not ha.
So it's alif ha.
Yeah,
Alif,
ha,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
In other words, if you read it. إن
Okay.
اسم من اسماء الله
Okay.
عز وجل.
So the narrator, Ja'far bin Yahya al-Khuzai, let's see.
Imagine if someone says, that's Allah's name.
On the authority of his father, who said, okay, so first of all, we see in the Sanad, we have an unknown person where it says on the authority of his father, who said. Usually when it says on the authority of his father, it says the name.
Mhm.
So we have an unknown narrator. So out of ihtiyat, I wouldn't be able to accept this due to the unknown narrator.
So because we have his father name is not mentioned, because of that?
No, there's an unknown narrator, so I would have to be very careful about
Where
this. And then let me see.
where is the unknown?
It says Yahya or Ja'far ibn Yahya al-Khuzai told
Yeah.
me
An
his
Abi,
father,
his father, yes.
on Abi Abdullah, who is our sixth Imam. Let me see what Al-Majlisi said about Ja'far ibn Yahya. Let me see real quick.
Anyway. Interesting stuff though. I'm interested in Shia Islam, to learn more about Shia Islam, to be honest with you. Because it just happened recently that the website that we have been using earlier, that it's finally available for us. Usul al-Kafi in its entirety is now online.
I see.
I'm happy though that the Shia now, like the Sunnis, they are translating their hadith.
Yes, we do.
You see, I don't need any translation, to be honest with you, but it makes someone's life much easier.
Okay.
Have you ever heard about shoe colors in Shia Islam?
Yes, the black and yellow.
Yeah. What do you think about
Yeah,
that
what
one?
about that? It's not a big deal for me because I don't wear black or yellow shoes.
Yeah, but it is in Furu' al-Kafi though.
I know, yes, but it's not of significant importance to me because I wear blue shoes. So
Do you have? But that's not what the hadith says. It says
I know because this
you have to wear
hadith,
yellow
though,
shoes.
It doesn't say you have to. It's recommended. We believe it's supposed to have.
Wear the yellow shoes.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, but it's not saying you have to wear. It says wear the yellow shoes.
Well,
yeah.
if I'm getting the advice that my penis will not stop or it will stop working, I will
Also,
make sure that I
in
only have
Arabic-
yellow shoes, not black shoes,
Okay,
not
the
green
hadith, I
shoes,
don't
not
think
blue shoes.
I don't think the hadith says penis. I think it says prowess, like strength.
Makes your penis hard.
Well, if it does, then I would be wearing yellow shoes.
Have you ever wear other color shoes before?
No, I don't think so. I don't wear black or yellow shoes.
Not yellow shoes?
I don't have yellow shoes.
Sorry, it's kind of cringy though to ask, but have you ever had problems then? If you don't
No, I
wear
have
yellow
not.
shoes?
No, I've not.
Mm.
Well, you don't get penis problems for not wearing yellow shoes. That's not what happens.
Yes, it does. Look, it says here, if you wear black shoes, look,
Okay.
if you wear a black shoe, it will give you your penis will not work.
Okay. Well, I don't wear black shoes, so
So if you wear black shoes, it loosens your penis and give you this depression, and you will lose your eyesight.
could you send me the link on Thaqalain for this one?
I have to look it up. If I
Okay.
have it, I will send it in eventually in the chat. No problem. I don't have it right now, but I found this one
I see.
very,
Because I've
very
seen the
long
last,
time
I've
ago.
seen this hadith before, yeah, but I don't believe it mentioned the penis. I thought it mentioned like strength and prowess. So
Yeah, it was strong of the penis, bro.
I see.
Mm. Interesting stuff. Do you know how dog is created in Shia Islam?
No, I do not know how.
If we go to Bihar al-Anwar by Imam al-Majlisi, it says that...
Be careful about Bihar al-Anwar.
Why?
Okay. Bihar al-Anwar, it's a Shia book, but it contains non-Shia hadiths in it, so be very cautious when using it.
How can we find out if that it's got things mixed up?
We have to look at the Sanad.
This one does agree with Sunni Islam, though. It says
Okay,
that
then
a dog
now
is
the
created.
Imams told us-
It says a
they
dog
told us
is
to throw the
created.
Sunni hadith.
Yeah.
Yes.
It says that a dog is created from the spit of Satan. Here.
Okay. There's nothing inherently wrong with this hadith, but is it also mentioned by Sunni hadiths as well?
Yes.
Okay, then we throw it out. Because our Imams told us to throw out any hadith that's similar to Sunni ones. So
It is possible that the meaning is that the origin or the creation of a dog is from jinn. And specifically from the saliva of Satan.
So inherently, there's nothing wrong with this hadith, but because it can be related to Sunni hadiths as well, we couldn't
That's not.
accept
I
it.
don't think that it says that. Where does it say that?
No, because if there's a Sunni hadith with a similar metin, then yeah, we would, or especially similar sanad, that would be a very large cause for concern.
Yeah, but that's not what it says here. You're doing an assumption now.
Yes, but didn't you say that there's also Sunni hadith?
Yeah,
about
it's a
this?
little bit different. It's in the Sunni books. It says that Adam was created by Allah, and he was a statue for 40 long years. Allah did not finish creating Adam, and he waited for 40 years. Then the Sunni books say that, and this is the tafsir for the Quran, by the way. So this is an ayah, and it talks how Allah first sends an angel. That angel fails in stealing, let's say, dirt from the earth. The earth says, "A'udhu billah," and he rejects that angel, and the angel goes back, and then another angel is sent. So we have Michael, we have Jibreel, and then finally the third angel, the angel of death, is sent, and then he succeeds by stealing some dirt, and from the dirt, Adam is created. So Adam is created, and he's a statue for 40 years. Satan sees the statue, meaning Adam, that is not fully created yet, and he's hollow. So Satan goes inside the mouth of Adam, and he comes out of his anus. Sorry to say, but that's what the Sunni tafsir says. So he goes inside his mouth, he comes out of his bum, and then he spits on the belly of Adam. So Adam is still a statue, right? And then Jibreel comes, he digs out that spit, and because of he digs out that spit, the belly button is created. And from that belly button, a dog is created. So
Okay, so due to it being a similar method with Sunnis, out of ihtiyat, I would not accept this narration because we reject hadiths that have similar method to Sunni ones.
Interesting. I would say to a Sunni, do not insult dogs because dogs are your brothers in Islam. Because literally, from the human nature, from Adam himself, dogs are created. So whenever you see a Sunni Muslim, tell him, be careful. Dogs are your brothers in Islam. That's literally what it says, guys. Let me actually put it up. Before Sunni Muslims say, Rob, you're lying. Creation of Adam. Look. Creation of Adam. This is tafsir for chapter 2, ayah 31. So Satan passed him, meaning Adam, and at that time, guys, I said Adam is a stone statue. He's very tall. Okay? Then he struck him with his hand. Who did that? Satan. Passed by Adam, then struck him with his hand, and Adam was hollow. So Satan, entered him, Adam, and he came out of his anus. So he went inside maybe his mouth, let's say, like this. This is Adam in his Sunni Islam. He goes inside his either maybe his mouth or ear, whatever, and he goes out of his bum, out of his anus. And Satan collected some spit from his mouth, so he did hak too, okay? He did a hak too. And that spit landed on the belly button of Adam. You see it?
This is ridiculous.
So Allah commanded Jibreel to wipe off the spit of the cursed one, meaning Shaitan, from Adam's belly. And because of that action of Jibreel, the belly button was dug. So Jibreel did after the hak too of Shaitan, and that's how the belly button was created. Then Allah himself created from that hole of the belly button a dog. Imagine.
Yeah,
So if we put it in an illustration, that's how a dog is created. So if I would be a Sunni Muslim, I would never ever call someone a dog, to be honest with you. Because dogs in Sunni Islam are your brothers. And I think that's where originally the hak tu comes from, exactly. Someone is saying, Satan did the original hak tu.
This is ridiculous, yeah. But then also, if the dog is black, you have to kill it according to Sunnis.
Yes, that's even more problematic. But no, in Sunni Islam, brother, in Sunni Islam, Allah has a dog.
That's ridiculous, yeah. Because
Allah has literally a dog. And that's again a tafsir for the Quran. Actually, let me find it.
Yeah, when I first converted to Islam, I was Sunni, but I didn't know all of this. As soon as I found out about this, then yeah, I just left it.
Did you know about Allah having a dog?
No, I did not know that, no.
Actually, let me pull it up. Literally in Sunni Islam, I'm not sure about Shia. I need to find it if there's something like that. Not sure, I did not find it yet. If we go to Tafsir al-Tabari, the oldest tafsir actually. Look, Tafsir al-Tabari, let me put it in the chat as well. Tafsir al-Tabari, and let me put it also in Discord so that everybody can collect it. Tafsir al-Tabari, look what it says. Someone is saying, I do takfir on Allah. I do not believe in Allah. Someone is saying. Look. فقال, no, here, sorry. قال عتيبة bin Abi Lahab. So this is the son of Abi Lahab himself. Oh, sorry, Utbah bin Abi Lahab. Forgive me. Utbah bin Abi Lahab said, كفرت برب النجم. I am doing kufr. I disbelieve in the Lord of the Najm. Who is the Lord of the Najm? Allah. Right? This is for chapter 53, ayah 1, by the way, guys. Tafsir, chapter 53, ayah 1 by Imam al-Tabari. All the way up. Look. وَالنَّجْمِ إِذَا هَوَى Tabari. Okay. فَقَالَ رَسُولَ اللَّهِ صلى الله عليه وسلم Salam said, Rasulullah said, أَمَا تَخَافُ إِنَّ يَأْكُلَكَ كَلْبُ اللَّهِ. So if we copy this part, copy, Google Translate. Utbah bin Abi Lahab said, I disbelieve in the Lord of the Star, meaning Allah. I am doing kufr. Okay. The messenger of Allah, meaning Muhammad, said, are you not afraid that the dog of Allah will eat you?
MashaAllah. That is ridiculous.
Unbelievable. Allah has a dog, and Allah's dog, according to Muhammad, will eat you. Allah's dog will eat you. What do you think? Is this kufr?
Well, yeah, of course.
Allah has a
I'm a
Cerberus.
Sunni, can answer.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Right, so as we know, Imam Jarir al-Tabari, he himself is the only one that makes those claims. And plus, the thing is that he made Ash'ari claims again. So my question to you is, when will you make claims that are not from the Ash'ari?
Wait, so So Muhammad here is being, Imam al-Tabari is forcing words in Allah's or the messenger his mouth. Is that what you're saying?
But can you show me one scholar from Ahlul Sunnah from the Salaf
Yes.
that agree upon Imam al-Jari that believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a dog?
What? That he what?
Show me one scholar of the Salafi
Yeah.
that believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has a dog.
Not Allah is a dog. Allah has a dog. Why are you correcting
Yes,
me?
that's what I said.
No, that's not what you said.
Yeah, that is not what you said.
Maybe I'm lagging, I don't know. That's what I said. What do you mean?
No, you
I
said
show
that
one of the
Allah is
Salaf
a
scholars
dog. No,
that
you
say-
no.
That is-
You
yeah,
see, you came
that's what
up
you said.
tough. This is the problem of most Sunni Muslims. I have to give you. You see, the Shia. I've been talking for the last hour with our Shia friend here, and I like him. He's very respectful, and I'm having a wonderful conversation with him. You see, I'm not here to fight anybody. But when you Sunni come up, you are not only forcing words in the mouth of Imam al-Tabari in his tafsir, and these are not the words of Imam al-Tabari, these are the words of Rasulullah. Allah's Rasul, the messenger is talking, not Imam al-Tabari.
Yeah. My
And
question is
you forced
well,
just a second, brother. I'm not done. You are forcing words in the mouth of your prophet, your Sunni prophet, which he did not say. He did not call Allah a dog. He said, are you not afraid that Allah's dog will eat you? There is a difference. You said that the prophet said Allah is a dog. That's not what your prophet said. So why did you do that, brother?
all right, so if I said that Allah is a dog, I don't know what happened with my mic or something, but I meant.
So your mic made a mistake.
I was
your
asking
mic,
if you could show.
just a second. Your mic made
No,
taqiyya?
no, like we debated past time, debated
Yeah, but
past time. My mic
should we do takfir on
has
your
some,
mic now, brother?
malfunctions.
So your mic did taqiyya, right?
Your microphone is a cat.
I don't think my mic is as a person, but even Imam Jarir al-Tabari is the only one that agrees upon this hadith. Let me say it like that.
Where?
Imam
Show
Jarir
me where
al-Tabari
that's,
is the only
show
one
me
that
where that says
has
that.
written. Can you? Wait, somebody's calling me.
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
you show me somebody that somebody
Show
from the
us
Salaf
that is true. Show us
Yeah,
what you
Yallah,
said is
show
true.
me.
Show us. Where does it say that?
saying what?
Show me where it says what you says.
You're stating the tafsir from Imam Jarir al-Tabari. I'm asking you if you can show me where if you can show me if there is a Salafi if there's a Salafi scholar or a mutafassir that is agreeing upon this and that
Brother, here is the
that
chain of
has
narration.
this
يا
hadith
حبيبي.
too.
يا عمري انت. Look. It says حدثنا
Alright, go
بشر.
on.
قال ثناء يزيد. قال ثناء سعيد. عن قتادة. So we have even a chain of narration. And then it says قال عتبة بن أبي لهب. So we have a chain of narration here. Imam al-Tabari, only what Imam al-Tabari is only doing, you're lying about Imam al-Tabari, by the way. What Imam al-Tabari is giving us a chain of narration, and then after giving us the chain of narration, he gives us the matan, the text. And the one who is saying it is Utbah bin Abi Lahab. Utbah ibn Abi Lahab says, I am doing kufr. I disbelieve in Allah, in the Lord of the Najm. And then Muhammad says, your prophet says, are you not afraid that the dog of Allah will eat you? So where's the problem?
What
Where's
was
the
the
problem?
guy that is what are the people that are within the chain? Show me the people.
Brother, you have a really
like
bad
this,
connection, brother. Why are you having a bad connection? Go close to the Wi-Fi modem. Go to your router.
Yes,
go
like I
to
said, my wife
say
is very bad.
inshallah. Did you forget to
Let
say
me
inshallah?
switch on my phone. Alright.
Yeah. Come back when
Wait,
your phone
wait,
is better, brother. You're killing my ears, to be honest.
No,
with
this is my this.
you. Killing my ears. The static mic of yours is literally killing our ears. You see, guys, he's throwing Imam al-Tabari under the bus. Ask any Sunni scholar, any Imam, who is the best, what is the best tafsir in Sunni Islam? They will tell you Imam At-Tabari. Why? Because he's the most closest one. It's literally called the creme de la creme. Ask Muhammad Hijab. Muhammad Hijab in a video said, the best tafsir is At-Tabari. The Salafis also will agree that the best tafsir is At-Tabari. Because the rest of the Mufassirin or Mufassirun take from Imam At-Tabari. Ibrahim, what do you think about this Sunni after what you just heard? You were a Sunni before. What do you think about this damage control? This tarqiyah, as we call this fixing.
So yeah, when I first converted to Islam, I was Sunni, but if I saw stuff like this, I would have never became Sunni in the first place.
Understand?
So yeah, this is ridiculous. And also the Sunni who just came on stage, I don't think he has any idea what he's talking about.
He has no idea. No, he has no idea.
Yeah, simple.
He's a kid. You hear it from his voice. He's a very young kid.
It, yeah, that's true.
This is problematic. On the other hand, in Sunni Islam, dogs should be taken care of, except the guardian dogs. You have dogs that, maybe you use as to guard your sheep or whatnot.
Yeah,
but you are not allowed to keep a dog as a pet, let's say, or whatever.
Yeah.
But then we see Allah becoming a hypocrite. Muhammad making Allah look like a hypocrite, saying that Allah has a dog, and not only a dog, but this dog is very evil. He will eat you. You know what is even more funnier? When they try to explain it. You know what they said, bro? They said Allah's dog is a lion. Allah's dog became a lion. Just to do damage control, the scholars said, it's not a dog, it's a lion. So it is a dog, but it's not a dog, it's a lion. That's what they said.
Hello?
Yeah.
I see. All right, so I'm back. Let's discuss.
Wait. I have to show this, guys. This is funny. Look. A dog lion. Oh, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Yeah, go ahead. Rap black, you're going to analyze, man.
According to Sunnis, is that the dog of Allah?
Yeah, Ibrahim. Add me, and after this stage, we'll have a discussion, inshallah.
A discussion about what?
You'll see. Go add me.
Add him, and
Yes, now I want to have discussion with Rab Christian, obviously.
Okay. All right. You want to have a discussion with me, brother?
Yes.
Okay. You're a Salafi, you said, right?
No.
Naam. You're a Salafi. Are you sure you're a Salafi?
I'm sure I'm Salafi, okay. Yes.
I have a question. I don't have much time left, but I have a question. Someone told me, a Sunni Muslim told me that Allah, brother, is a shab amrad. Allah is a young boy without a beard.
There's actually an opinion on this. There was a hadith of Aisha radiallahu anha saying the one who says that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his dream is a liar. So would she say that Aisha radiallahu anha is a higher source than the guy that narrated that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in his dream?
But the hadith is sahih, that's one.
No, it's not sahih.
Yeah, it is.
The scholars are scholars.
No. بس دقيقة حبيبي. أنت Salafi, you are Salafi.
Yes.
First of all, the hadith is sahih. And second, in the explanation for that hadith that you're mentioning, it says that she did not hear it directly from Muhammad. It's her assumption. Did you know that?
Sure. All right. Show me the hadith and we'll see if this is sahih.
Sure, no problem.
We can
Your
check
mother
it,
Aisha made a mistake and she gave her own interpretation for the ayah without hearing it directly, like Ibn Abbas. So you need to take notes, brother. Are you taking notes? So you can fact check me.
Yeah. So
no, just a second, brother. Okay, step by step, because we are talking about the truth, and only the truth will set everybody free, right? This is why the Shia brother here, who was once a Sunni, that's why one of the reasons why he left Islam, by the way.
Are you saying Shiaism? Oh, you saying he's not Muslim?
He's a Shia Muslim now. He was a Sunni like you.
He said he left Islam.
Yeah, he left Sunni Islam. He became Shia. Look, here is the book. Take a screenshot so you can fact check me later, okay? Okay. And if we open this book of Ibn Taymiyyah, right? You know who Ibn Taymiyyah is because you're a Salafi Muslim. You should know him. He's the teacher of Ibn Kathir, صح? And also the teacher of people like Ibn al-Qayyim al-Jawziyah and many others. Right?
I know him. Go on.
Okay. In this book, just stop talking, brother, so we can pull it up, brother. I don't like to be interrupted, to be honest. You know that. When I read something, I don't want you to interrupt me. Aywa. Look. On page 290, so volume 7 of this book, of Ibn Taymiyyah's book, page 290. Okay? Look. Ibn Abbas is asked. Who is Ibn Abbas, brother?
Ibn Abbas Sahabi.
He's the cousin of your prophet, Turjuman al-Quran, Habr al-Ummah, صح?
No.
The translator of the Quran, the cousin of Muhammad, and the scholar of the Ummah himself. He's asked,
sure.
هل رأى محمد ربه? Did Muhammad see Allah? Question mark. قال نعم. He said yes. قال وكيف رآه? How did Muhammad see Allah? قال في صورة شاب. He saw him in the image of a young man without his hijab, without his veil. And the veil of Allah is lu'lu', from lu'lu', meaning from pearls. And then فقلت, like you, he said, I said to Ibn Abbas, فقلت أنا لابن عباس أليس في قوله تعالى, that nobody can see Allah in Surah Al-An'am, ayah 103. Are you agreeing with what is going on for now?
Continue.
Okay. قال, now here's Ibn Abbas' reaction. Like you, specifically like you. So the questioner is specifically like you. Nobody can see Allah according to the Quran in chapter 6, ayah 103. قال لا أم لك. You have no mother. Who is saying that? Ibn Abbas is saying just like someone like you, brother, with all due respect to you. You have no mother. He's insulting him. He's basically calling him what? A bastard. And by the way, guys, TikTok went down because my phone died. Okay. قال لا أم لك. You have no mother. So he's refuting him, completely destroying him. This is his nur, this is his light, and this is where Allah's light comes from. This is Allah's light. In other words, the hijab of Allah, the sitr of Allah, is the nur of Allah. Either tajalla, if Allah appears with his nur, listen carefully, are you with me?
Yes.
If Allah appears with his nur, with his light, no one can see Allah. And Ibn Taymiyyah, now here's Ibn Taymiyyah, look. وَهَذَا يَدُلُّ. And Ibn Taymiyyah explains, this proves, Ibn Taymiyyah says, and I quote, this proves that nothing can see him. So if Allah appears with his nur, with his nur, nobody can see him. But if Allah appears without his nur, without the hijab, without the veil, Muhammad was able to see him. And then look what it says here. إِنَّهَا رُؤْيَةَ عَيْنٍ كما في الحديث الصحيح, as mentioned in the hadith that is sahih, with Muhammad seeing with his eyes. المرفوع, meaning hadith that is connected to the mouth of your prophet. Look. كما في الحديث الصحيح المرفوع عن قتادة عن عكرمة, from قتادة from عكرمة, عن ابن عباس قال رسول الله رأيت ربي في صورة شاب أمرد له وفر جعد قطط في روضة خضراء. يلا, go ahead. Did your prophet lie?
No.
So your prophet saw him like a young boy?
Can you zoom out?
Yes, sure.
Like to the full page.
Full page. Okay.
So can take a screenshot and research this in my free time. Sure. Zoom out. Like the full page.
It's the full page.
Yeah, thank you.
So we have not only an authentic hadith, but we have a connected authentic hadith from the highest form, where Ibn Abbas says that I heard Rasulullah sing it. And he's not only heard it, he's insulting the questioner, So if we put the English translation, brother, so you can also take a screenshot of the English translation. Page 290, volume 7, Ibn Taymiyyah's book, Bayan Talbis al-Jahmiyyah. You have no mother. The hadith is marfu', hadith that is sahih, marfu' from Qatada, from Ikrimah, from Ibn Abbas, and then the actual hadith, sahih. Okay. References in the bottom, you can take a screenshot. قال رسول الله رأيت ربي في صورة شاب أمرد له وفرش جعد قطط في روضة خضراء. The messenger of Allah in this authentic hadith said, I saw Allah in the image of a beardless young man with curly hair wearing a green suit. What should we do now?
Alright, sure. Let's say I agree. What's your argument?
You agree?
Let's say I agree. What's your argument?
The argument is, why do you worship a young man, a young baby boy who has no beard? Why do you Sunni Muslims worship a God that is a young man with curly hair? He looks like Michael Jackson in the 70s and 80s.
First of all, this is a dream. This is a dream.
No, not dream. It says with the eyes. With the eyes, brother. Seeing with the eye. When there's a dream, there's no seeing with the eye. It's a dream. So my question is very simple. Look. هل الإسراء والمعراج يقظة أم منام? Is الإسراء والمعراج, the night journey as we call it in English, was it a dream or did it literally happen?
But like I said, let's say
answer
I
my
agree.
question. Answer. I'm refuting you. And I'm asking you a question by refuting you. It's very simple. And again, brother, I'm not here to fight you. You're my brother in humanity. And only the truth will set everybody free. صح?
Yes.
Okay.
صح.
You said it's a dream. Question. Since this is about the night journey, when Muhammad jumped on Buraq and he goes to get the 50 prayers. Did that actually happen or did that happen in a dream?
No, that actually happened.
What? Repeat it. I did not hear you.
It's not actually. It's not specific stated in the hadith.
Brother, I'm asking you: did Muhammad actually? Did it really happen, or was it a dream?
Like
Is the night journey a true happening? Did it literally happen, or was it in a dream? Was Muhammad dreaming it?
Well, I have a source that's saying he was dreaming it. All right.
What is your source?
Yeah, let me get my source right now.
So according to you, the night journey was a dream? I want you to say it. The night journey of Muhammad was a dream.
No, first of all, within the night journey, you think he cannot dream within the night journey? I'm not saying the whole night journey was a dream.
So Muhammad was dreaming on his horse, on the winged horse?
First of all,
and Muhammad is flying to the 7 heavens. Hi Jibreel, how are you Jibreel? Nice to meet you Jibreel. Hi Moses, how are you Moses? Muhammad is sleeping. Is that what you're saying? Assalamu alayka ya Musa. Muhammad is dreaming. Autopilot, right? Muhammad is on autopilot. Dreaming.
Okay, where does it say it's in the night journey?
When did Muhammad see Allah? When did Muhammad get the 50 prayers?
Well, it doesn't say specifically in the hadith in the thing you sent from Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah right now. Am I right?
What is the context behind this? Is it not when Muhammad goes fly on the Buraq to get the 50 prayers of Allah? First he starts in Mecca, then he goes to, let's say, Medina, and from Medina to Jerusalem, and then from Jerusalem to the 7 heavens. Sah? To get the 50 prayers? Sure. Yes or no?
No, I think...
Again, question is simple. My question is very simple. I want you to answer.
Yes.
هل الإسراء والمعراج نوم or is it يقظة? Did it happen through a dream or was it physical happening? Did it truly happen? Real happening? Be honest. So in other words, what I'm saying is this is what I'm saying. You know, did this truly happen or was this a dream?
So what if I have a source of Ibn al-Jawziyah saying that this hadith cannot be proven?
Then we have Ibn Ibn Jawziyah is lying about an authentic hadith.
Or
Because the hadith is sahih.
alright, so let's fact check your source that you
Okay,
sent.
fact check my source. And then I will show you what Imam al-Darimi says about someone like Ibn Jawziyah. What do you think?
Sure.
Imam al-Darimi will call Imam Ibn Jawziyah a Mu'tazili. And so does Abu Ya'la, and so does Ibn Taymiyyah, and so does Ibn Kathir, so does Ahmad ibn Hanbal, all of them.
I want you to...
Do you know Abu Ya'la? Do you know Abu Ya'la?
To be honest, no.
You don't know Abu Ya'la? What about Imam al-Darimi?
No, I don't know them.
You don't know Imam al-Darimi? Look, here is Imam al-Darimi. By the way, Imam al-Darimi is on sunnah.com. Just to give you an idea how big he is.
Alright, no problem. But anyways...
Look, no, there is a huge problem. Look, Naqt Uthman bin Sa'id al-Darimi himself. Okay? Look, in his book, on page 336. Okay? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Look what he calls someone like you or Imam Ibn Jawziyah. Someone who rejects the hadith عن عكرمة عن قتادة عن عكرمة عن ابن عباس في the hadith that is صحيح, and then he says, who is saying it? Imam al-Darimi says لا ينكره إلا المعتزلي. Anybody who rejects it is a what?
معتزلة.
أيوة. And then look what it says here. وقال ابن تيمية أيضا في, and he's referring to the source, كما في الحديث الصحيح المرفوع عن قتادة عن عكرمة عن ابن عباس قال رسول الله. So it's a connected authentic chain. رأيت ربي في صورة شاب إلى آخر الحديث. وقال ابن كثير في تفسيره, in his own تفسير of Ibn Kathir, إسناده على الشرط الصحيح. فقلت, now look at Imam al-Darimi himself. Imam al-Darimi says, I said, who's saying? Imam al-Darimi said, فالحديث صحيح. And the hadith was authenticated. It was made authentic by Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, your scholar himself. Are you not a Hanbali?
Yeah.
Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, وأبو الزرعاء الرازي, وابن الصدقة, والخلال, وأبو الحسن بن بشار, وأبو الطالب الأشعري, والطبراني, وأبو يعلى, وابن تيمية, وابن كثير, وأحمد شاكر, وشيخ الألباني himself, and others like them, said that the hadith is sahih. And there is an eyewitness. Who is the eyewitness? The wife of Ubay bin Ka'b, the big companion himself. You still want to reject the hadith, brother? So we can do takfir on you. So we can do takfir on you, call you a Mu'tazili.
Wait. So you got the book is called Bayan Talbis.
No. This is another book. This is the book of Imam al-Darimi, who's doing explanation on the hadith.
Oh yeah, I know, but like I'm referring to the hadith.
The hadith that I showed you earlier was from the book of Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, volume 7, page 209.
The book is called Bayan
Talbis al-Jahmiyyah.
Yes, alright. PDF free.
Can we do takfir on you, brother? Can we call you a kafir or a mu'tazili?
No, you can't.
No, why not? Else, look what is said more. Let me surprise you more. People who reject this hadith, what they are, look. People, any Muslim, any Sunni Muslim who claims that he is a Sunni Muslim, look what people like Abu Ya'la said. Look. Abu Ya'la himself, the giant Sunni Salafi scholar, said, Al-Qadi Abi Ya'la, do you see it? This is his book. إبطال التأويلات لأخبار الصفات. This is about the attributes of Allah, volume 1. Anyone who rejects this hadith is what? Any Muslim who doubts about this hadith, you cannot take his shahada. You're a Jahmi, not only a Mu'tazilite, you're a Jahmi. فمن شك في ذلك أو في شيء منه. If you doubt anything about this hadith, or you even a small doubt, you are a Jahmi, and your shahada is not to be accepted, and you should not be greeted. Muslims cannot say Assalamu alaikum to you anymore. And even when you're sick, They are not allowed to give you medicine. So you're what? A big kafir. Big fat kafir. And this is,
All right.
here, Ahmad ibn Hanbal, etc., etc., etc. You get the idea.
So I have the book from Ibn Taymiyyah, rahimullah. Which page was it?
Page 290.
200. The page, the book has only 194 pages. What do you
Brother,
mean?
volume 7. Volume 7. Volume
Alright.
7, 290. You have the wrong volume then.
Sorry.
Go do your fact checking in your free time, brother. I want your honest opinion.
All right, so let's talk about Muhammad lust for wives.
No, we will go there. We will go there.
Yeah.
Before we go there, why do you worship a young boy
Like I
without
said,
a beard? So if
we
we
need to-
put an illustration, brother, just to get ourselves an idea. Allah, according to your prophet in this authentic hadith, looks like this. Do you agree?
Which book is it?
Which book is it?
Yeah, you said books like this, and which book was it?
Here is the book. Yeah, go down. We're showing him the books, and then he's still asking which books is it. After 20 minutes, he's still asking me which book. أعوذ بالله منك يا شيطان الرجيم. يا كافر يا زنديق ابن زنديق. First he came tough, he said it's not true. It's not, we don't accept it. Then when I showed him that his mother Aisha was mistaken, giving her own interpretation, and even Ibn Abbas insulted the questioner. We're already giving you the book, man. You're still asking for a book? Which book? I want to thank the Shia Muslim earlier for having a very respectful and very civilized discussion. That was awesome discussion. I liked it. But you see, the Sunni Muslims have issues. They are slow, man. So when you're a Sunni, clearly, guys, when you're a Sunni Muslim, you have issues. And the issue is, either you're going to accept your Sunni Islam and be blind and mute and deaf, or you're going to leave Sunni Islam, become either Shia. I don't advise you to become Shia though, but you have to become either Shia or an atheist or a Gnostic. And if you want to follow the actual truth, I advise you to accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior. It's much better. Because you're still stuck in the middle. You're still stuck to Muhammad. Question is simple. Why do you worship a young boy? No Sunni Muslim can answer the question. You can do all kind of damage control, but you won't succeed. Guys, I'm really tired, to be honest with you. I think any moments from now, my wife will knock on the door. I think we did some nice damage today. I hope you enjoyed today's live stream, guys. Muslims, wake up, Muslims. I want you to answer my question. Why do you worship a God that looks like you and me? Even younger, he looks like my son. He didn't even have a full beard yet. To make it even more clear, actually, Allah looks like more close like this. Look, this is how Allah will look like more. He has no pubic hair yet. Young kid, shab halewa as we call him in Arabic. Very beautiful kid, brother. Very young, handsome. That's how Allah looks like, according to Muhammad. You can hide, you can run, but not from me, because I'm your worst nightmare. Okay, I am Allah's and Muhammad's and your worst nightmare. And I promise you, the more you watch my videos and live shows, you are going to go leave Islam. Maybe you'll become Shia or Gnostic or atheist. But I advise you to come back home, because clearly God has a plan that sent you to me to watch my live shows and videos. Wake up, my friends. Wake up. Thank you for being here, guys. I love you, brothers and sisters. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your awesome support. Pray that we can do this for many years to come, and so that we can plant many seeds. I love you, brothers and sisters. Muslims, we love you, but you're a victim of Muhammad. You have been victims all of your lives. Pray for my admins who are doing always an amazing job, taking care of the chat, taking care of our server, making everything possible for us here. The admins will provide the sources again in the comment section, guys. Brother Phil Herrera, for example, will provide all the sources that we use today in the comments after the live stream is closed. And our admins will also provide the timestamps. Go with the peace of Christ, and like always, every knee will bow, every tongue will confess that Jesus is Lord and Islam is a fraud. God bless you, and see you very soon. I love you, brothers and sisters. Peace out. God bless. Backup channel, please subscribe. Did you subscribe, guys?